What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. I hope everybody had a great start to their week. Sorry, end of their week. I don't know what I'm talking about. Great end of their week. If not, I hope that this weekend is a great time to rest and recharge. I, at the moment, am just making sure that everything is all set and where it needs to be. Cool, it is. All right. So today we are back with Batman Arkham Origins. I'm thinking we do a 3-1 today. So it's gonna be 3 hours Batman Arkham Origins, 1 hour of something separate. Strictly because I don't think I can record the entire 3-hour chunk, or more than a 3-hour chunk, without taking up all the space on my hard drive. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 3-1, and for the last hour, I think, last hour could be anything. I think we might do some Dragon Ball Fighters, low-key. I think we might do a fighting game today. But like one that I'm actually fun, like that I enjoy if I'm getting my ass whooped in. That, you know what I'm saying? Different than Multiverses, where platform fighters, completely different story. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the game loaded up. Let me double check and make sure there's no interesting or important news we've missed today. I was also looking back at some old clips and I noticed the lighting in the room changed, so I'm trying to get back to that. The lighting when we first started at the beginning of the year was really nice and I really liked it. I liked how it blended in with the orange from the light here. I think this is closer to that without it being too blue. So let me know what you think. If you preferred the lighting from before, let me know. I just think this covers like a decent atmosphere, so we don't have to worry about like how bare it is back there for right now. Let's see. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree came out. Of course, we are a couple weeks behind. We will be getting to the end of Elden Ring, not either next stream or the stream after, so next Monday or the Monday after. And then we'll be fighting Mog either in that second stream or after that to go ahead and start the DLC. So I'm very interested in getting ready to progress this, for sure. Let's see here. Stuff we already saw at the announcements, like the Nintendo Direct showing all the classic packs. That Polish developer doing the naked sauna shit that he got blasted on the internet for, he released an apology, so that one's cool. Let me see here. What did he say? Here's what he says. Let's see. Oh, no, that's the job listing. Where the fuck is his statement? Here we go. I wasn't expecting that it would be received as pretentious and cause negative connotations. He noticed his use of narrative girls was wrong. Oh, well. Alright, well, I guess I'm backed out of that article, so it's not that big a deal. Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition by Ubisoft. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing crazy going on today, but we did just come off of a bunch of game announcements, so it's talking a lot about the classic packs. I'm noticing a lot of people just don't watch the Nintendo Direct, which is funny. All the articles are like super late to the table. For whatever reason that may be, it's just funny to think about. Update on that camera charger. Still haven't found it. No clue what the fuck could have possibly happened. Maybe someone fucking ate it, like genuinely just swallowed the thing whole, because there's no real like number of places and I know I look around every stream as if it's going to be in my vision, but it's been a lot of there's been a lot of times where that's the case, whereas like I just don't look at it until now. I'm just hitting all kinds of wrong buttons on my phone right now. Sorry, I'm responding to a quick message and we are good to go. All right, let me go ahead and put the game up in our sights. So, last Batman Arkham Origins stream, we came to the realization that we were playing the wrong game. So, sorry, hold on. Let me make sure the game is up and ready to go first. Okay, cool. Awesome. So, last Batman Arkham Origins stream, we realized we were playing the wrong game. We were playing the Wii version of the game, which just doesn't quite it was awful. It was fucking dreadful. There's no way that was. I can't believe that they allowed that to go out as. I mean, to be fair, for the Wii, I guess it makes sense. The mechanics on PC did not translate well, so I don't know why I had that version of the game. But I'm glad, because my opinion on the game was so drastically different to what it was when we started the actual version of Arkham Origins, which is that I genuinely really loved this game. It's already put itself up there against Arkham Asylum. All it has to do is have a story that's semi on par, and that'll be it. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. We're doing a 3 hours, 3-1. So we're gonna do 3 hours Batman Arkham Origins, 1 hour of something separate, and that's how we, you know, we usually, it depends on how I'm feeling on Friday streams, whether or not we want to do the 2 and 2 like we usually do. But I've been feeling Batman Arkham Origins a lot, so I want to make up for that lost time. I think we'll go back to a normal half and half stream next Friday. And then Monday we'll be getting back to Elden Ring. So let's go ahead and get this going. All right. The music is off. The game is ready to run. And we have swapped our scene. There it is. There's our boy, the young Batman, beating the shit out of people brutally. So brutally, he's knocking the masks off them. And we're only 5% through the game. Sign in with the WBID for the Batman 1 million. I have one. I'm not going to do it this time. I'll do it before stream next time. Let's see what we got in here. What is online? The hell is Batman Arkham Origins online? Uh-oh. I launched a whole separate thing. What the hell is this? Connection could not be established. What the hell is this? Hold on. Okay, I want to switch over to the... Sorry, there's just so much I'm not aware of when it comes to this game. So we've got some sort of... Yeah, but, connections to the services could not be established. That does not surprise me. I imagine this isn't still maintained, right? That's not... They don't keep that going. So was that some sort of like online combat challenges kind of thing with a leaderboard or something? I was just surprised that there was an online option at all. Okay, we're back and we've made up for we made up for that. It was just really odd. I was just really really surprised. I should just down enough. I can feel it creeping up my head. All right. Back into the story we go. And I'm pretty sure all the audio's coming through as high as it should, right? Yeah. Cool. This game just did I make it generally too quiet last time? Or was it too loud in my headphones? Was it just me, or is that the way it's coming through? Nah, fuck it, we'll live with it. We're doing fine. All right.
Find the next comm station, then I'll be able to triangulate Penguin's position.
Thank you for reminding me, because I was just about to ask what the fuck we were doing last. We were on our way to the next comm station. Again, already being given the freedom to do the. Did I not do the comm? Oh, my bad. But this is already it's already giving me the shit that I liked most from the other games, which is the free roaming. The free roaming and being able to just combat like you want. That's what makes it good. That's what makes these games fun. That's why Spider-Man took so much from it. I mean, to be fair, Spider-Man always had that kind of formula, but you know.
After what happened tonight at Jezebel Plaza. But just to show you what a nice guy
On board the final offer. I think we knew that last time. Also, do these scratches stay on the helmet?
Penguin's been hiding out on an old ship. No wonder he's been so hard to find.
Waiting for laggers.
Oh, I did not mean to climb down. That looked so uncool. Alright. Now we're moving. Oh, Black Mask Thugs. See, now these guys didn't shop at Thug Supply. They're actually denoting their allegiance. which means it's fully fair game to beat the shit out of them. They could have just been regular Gothamites last time. These guys are for sure, unless they, you know, unless Thug Supply had a sale on masks, and they were like, you know what, better than a ski mask. It keeps me warm. But even then, that's on you, man. Again, if they just separated this, like all the criminals into one city, so you didn't have to worry about accidentally possibly coming across civilians, it'd be great. Here we go. We're flowing. Ooh, look at that. That felt so good.
Penguin's got snipers out. If I want to
Does he?
noticed, I should silently take out these snipers.
Where are the snipers? What? Oh, okay, there's a guy over there.
Big guy with a big mouth calls himself electric. That's right. Wait a sec. They ain't gonna let him use those gloves in the fight, you say? Oh, no. That'll shit the odds. Yeah, it would. I gotta call my bookie.
Okay. There's the sniper.
But I gotta think about my future. Maybe collections.
I think I should be fine if I come up on him like this. It's still terrifying to see the bat flying after you. Nice. Oh shit, one other sniper. Just gotta go around the back. Legendary Vigilante. Okay. I see the other sniper. We're gonna go around. I love how much room I'm given to work with this.
Keep watch from there. Why? What's wrong? It's the bat. Okay? There, I said it. Afraid of the bat. Relax. I'm scared too. Really? Yeah, he's a freaking machine. I'm not dumb enough to think we can take him out. Maybe we should reconsider our job options. Whoa, whoa. I wouldn't go that far. As long as we play smart, don't draw any attention to ourselves, we should be okay. I hope you're right.
How often do you think, if Batman were to actually use this shit, how often do you think he's tuning in and out of it? Do you think he just has it on at all times? Oh, that was so smooth. Oh, that would not have happened in Asylum. Do they all have guns? They do. Alright, there's no Joker to tell everybody that their teammates are dead. Or down, so let's go. What's going on over here? What's this? Aw, damn it. It's always Riddler shit. Okay. Okay, right. The only thing is old school, like, climbing mechanics were always rough. This is okay, cool. That other guy was not coming this way, so I didn't even have a time limit. I'm good. Weird how blind that guard is. All right. Let's go wrap around to the other side if he's not paying attention.
Still ain't got my girl a gift yet. I oughta...
Well, again, I think it was the same guy from before. It's just last minute, man. On Christmas. Yeah, this guy was just waiting to be knocked out. Like he just froze with dare. He's like, if I don't move, Batman can't see me. And you know what? There's just as much merit to that as many other strategies. All right, 2 more to go. See, normally by now I would have been pumped full of bullets, and would have been annoying. Okay, what gadgets do I have? Smoke pellet, bat claw, battering. Battering one of them. I might be able to battering both. Fuck it. This is the only bad decision I'm gonna make. Nope, good decision. See, now that makes more sense. That feels like Batman. You should be able to take them both out so they can't use their guns. Boom. Maybe before that was a struggle. We were doing Asylum. But like in Asylum, they had aimbot.
Brought a bat to a knife fight. Gonna cut you in half.
Ooh.
Boiler deck fights. You know I always get a laugh out of
Wasn't
the first round, Rod.
wasn't very easy.
Keep you boys around.
I was gonna laugh at you first round.
Need someone to clean out the pisser.
Bro's got rocket launchers in here.
Don't think I didn't know
Drones.
you didn't bet on yourselves. You're either
Missiles.
or lacking confidence. Neither are desirable qualities. I'll sort out you lot after the tourney. But let's get started.
What an interesting way to keep weapons on display.
Penguin is hosting some kind of fighting tournament. That's where I need to go.
Interesting. Alright. Penguin sure does love his arenas.
That's the guy.
I should have been able to sneak take down him. I don't know what happened there. Where's that other gun? Oh, cool. Other gun's on the ground now.
Oh, hell yeah. I got just the thing to fix you.
Woo. I was distracted by the guy at the gun box.
Ethan.
He's got a gun. Woo. Just gotta make sure the weapons are taken care of.
There's guns over. Nothing but
Nope, we're good.
going for a gun.
Why did you announce it?
Let him hurt me.
He doesn't shoot. They don't shoot either. What's going on there? Nice box.
Be sharp.
He got it quick. Nice. See, I see why people say the combat feels so good. 'Cause that was great. All right, let's see. Close combat armor, ballistic armor is probably going to be necessary in the long run, but weren't we working for something? Yes, we were. We were working towards invisible predator upgrades. Heat signature concealment. Is this what we wanted? What were we upgrading for? Yeah, this, right? Undetectable by thermal. Feels like that's going to save us a lot of trouble.
These drones are the same as the one I found at Blackgate.
That's true, yeah. These are like, it's cool to see. So does he take this technology and then make them into the drones we have later on? Ah, it's inverted. Hold on, here we go. Nice. Why are you so prone to hitting walls and shit? The aimbot on batarangs is crazy. It's like they have a magnet in them. Maybe that's the secret. Can I do something to this? No, it's just highlighted to be highlighted. Okay, cool.
All available hands report to aft deck 4. Engine room starting to flood. Needs to be pumped out. Pronto.
Here we go. Okay, they died. Is that a hit it with a batarang type thing, or is it a... No, it's hook it with something. Where's our line launcher? Is this when he invents the line launcher? Nope. Alright, yep. Maybe should have thought about it. It wouldn't have been that easy, huh?
Serious? I thought he was like Urban Mick. Oh, he's wailing up. That's Mickey. Mickey.
Poor Mickey.
Lefty. Oh. Lefty.
What? Batman broke his right arm and made it completely unusable. Hell yeah.
Stick together.
Listen up.
Nice chair. Oh, that was smooth.
Now, come around.
I'm telling you, man, ground takedowns are never worth it. Proceeds to do another ground takedown. Who's left? Oh, it's just him. Jeez. You know, the other thing that sucks is that you could have totally glided to that. I realize I have to pull it now, but he totally could have glided to that. But as I was saying, another thing that sucks about Penguin's goons is that he just makes them wear the lamest outfits. Like, at least Joker makes them put on the makeup. Like, there's no attempt to hide identity or anything with Penguin's team. Black Mask even has a mask thing going on. Like, and he gives one to every employee. Like, at least he's got you know, there's character in there. Hell yeah. Whoa. What the hell? Oh. That was still firing the Batclaw. I just didn't realize you could fire the Batclaw and see where it was going. That's really cool. I'll do that from now on. That's pretty cool. We going this way?
Oh, come on, ladies.
Yep.
Stop trying to keep your dresses clean. It's fine.
Boiler deck.
All right, lads. The rest of you losers to be are gonna have to embarrass yourselves without me. God knows you can do it. I've got some business to take care of in the office, and I don't want to be disturbed. Tracy will be running the fights till I get back.
Sounds like Penguin will be in his office.
Of course.
Tracy should know where that is.
He got a chill down his neck and he's like, alright, I'm out of here. Is this one gonna stop? It should. No, it goes for a while. It's not worth it. Is this all I came... Okay, I was about to say, is it all I came up here for? I gotta look for all these bull rings on everything. Nobody in the arena? Does he want me to just drop down? That's such a Batman thing to do. I'm your opponent now.
Now there's a naughty geezer. Proper naughty. And he deserves
Who's this?
a proper welcome, don't he, lad?
You just saved me a lot of trouble coming here, Batman.
Shocker! You're in the wrong game.
I'm gonna kill you. Then I'm gonna jumpstart your heart. And kill you again.
Shocker Scorpion. So I'm assuming early on in his career he hasn't fought Grundy yet, right? Or Bane. So this Batman doesn't just take big guys down on the regular.
I'm looking for Black Mask.
He looked so much bigger in the cutscene. The Prussian.
I'm here to kick you.
Rainer the Prussian von Richthofen.
Just think of me as a Batman.
Electrocutioner. That's a terrible name. That was pretty easy.
Who wants to show me where the Penguin is?
Alright, you
Oh, okay.
lousy mugs. Time to earn your salt.
I like the arrogance in young Batman. This is cool. I hope he keeps that shit up. Oh, the dodges will feel so good in this game. I think that's what it is. It's just where your body is located determines what kind of animation is played, and that just feels so good. Nice chair, or desk, or table. Woo! Ah, I was looking to block that one too. Nice. Where'd that knife come from?
He's trying to get to your boss, boy. You're gonna let him.
Nice box. They don't throw shit anymore. Okay, in Asylum they learned to get way more aggressive.
Fighting like this, he's giving
It's because they're so shocked that Batman exists, I think. They're just stunned. He's like, I don't think throwing anything at him will work.
however much that hurts.
What button did I press to detonate that shit? Again, I don't put that down. I think it's like a quick button, and I don't know what the quick button is.
Any of you don't want a piece of what I'm offering, get down here and
Nice.
find out.
Ow. Woo! Alright, alright. A lot of weapons at once. Let's take it. Let's take it slow.
Come on, what? You'll be the last thing.
Should be good. Ah.
Come on!
Damn! Solid New York right hook. I haven't even seen the guy except for these cutscenes twice.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got business to attend to.
Look like a bad render of Joaquin Phoenix as Joker. Or just at that time. I don't know if as Joker really means anything.
Alright, you lousy mugs. Time to earn your supper.
Holy shit.
We gotta beat this guy.
I just got a notification by Google. I was surprised that it's the middle of the year already.
You'll learn more if he gets to Mr. Common.
Nice. It's blocking when you don't need to block is my only problem now. Woo! Ha, that felt good.
Have that off him.
It's cool because like I've been playing a lot more controller games lately because I do keep like I want to say like 15 games in rotation at a time, one in like every genre, just so I can make sure, you know, I'm still on top in every genre, you know, or not on, you know, at least able to play with the best. That's like the whole point. That's the whole point. It says it in the bio, I think, is play with the best, but there are some genres where on top is completely applicable. But like I've been playing besides this and Elden Ring, I've been playing a lot of fighters again. So I've been picking up fighting games on my computer, like instead of just on my Steam Deck only. I've got fighters does not work on the Steam Deck, so I have to come and play it on PC, which is annoying. I know I can like stream it with Moonlight, which I do, but damn. All right, I got distracted. Sorry, I need to focus. I forget we're on hard. But
Oh, it's a real.
what was it? But yeah, I've got one. I keep like one in every genre: FPS, RTS, RPG, JRPG, MMO, fucking you name it, fighter, platformer, VR, racing sim, flight sim, space sim. And I think if I look at my most recently played in the last 10 days, it's like 20 games, always. And that's not including the non-Steam games that I have attached, like StarCraft, which I played a good bit of yesterday, and then the Pokemon games that I play a good bit of, Poke MMO. And I rotate through a lot of them all the time. And I think that's my biggest issue, is I find myself feeling like there's nothing to play because I have a game in every genre constantly. And then I just feel like, oh, they need new stuff constantly, but all the new stuff ends up being disappointing. Great example, I was super excited for Homeworld 3, and then Homeworld 3 turned out to be awful.
He's trying to get to your boss, boy. You're gonna let him.
They've got a lot of weapons, I don't like that. Ow.
Boy, fighting like this is
Oh, that's the first one they've actually thrown. Not you. Fuck. Okay, there's no invincibility when we're doing these things. Kind of getting tired of seeing his face.
Boys.
All right, let me lock in real quick and take these guys down.
Alright, you lousy.
All right, yeah, they won't get past this next one. Yeah, that's what I get for trying to be. I don't know what the quick deploy button is for that, but whatever it was it was cool to have it. Oh, brother. Down. Good. Oh boy. See, the fact that they all can just pick up the knife is, yeah, like, while cool, is frustrating. It'll take just a second to get used to. See, what the fuck? What am I doing to put that shit there? I can't even see the other guy.
He's there looking for Cobblepot boys. Let's make sure he don't find him.
Alright. A little bit of health left. Let's do what we can.
However much that hurts, you'll learn more if he gets to Mr. Cobblepot.
Oh my god. It's any of like the put yourself in a takedown mode that they'll hit me there and abuse the ability to do it. I'm not mad though, we'll get there.
Oh, it's a real shame you
We got this.
You're actually worth more.
Yeah. And you know, I'm sure that's the case.
Alright, you lousy mugs. Time to earn your supper. However much that hurts, you'll learn more if
Woo!
you get to Mr. Cobblepot.
Just another man.
Alright. Nice. Okay, cool. Double counter is worth it. It's okay, cool. I just have to stun them and wait to go beat them up again, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to pull off that that stagger.
How are you doing?
You poxy wankers, let him get to Cobblepot. It'll be the last thing you do.
Woo! I definitely blocked that shit, by the way.
He's trying to get to your boss, boys. You gonna let him?
Oh my god. Why'd I do it? I knew they were gonna hit me.
He's in.
Alright, we're good. I got it.
Let's make sure he don't find him.
Oh my fuck.
Oh, it's a real shame you...
Alright, you lousy mugs. Time to earn your supper.
Get the freak!
I gotta play into their momentum more, I think. I just have to watch for the right blocks. And keep those knife guys away from me. And I don't really have to stun them if I just dodge them.
Find him.
Oh my god, dude.
Show this freak who he's met.
You guys have that off him?
There we go. Kinda got it.
You poxy wankers, let him get to Cobblepot. It'll be the last thing you do.
I didn't want to follow through on the animation, so I didn't want to press anything. That's so stupid.
Hey,
So like, I was gonna try to dodge out of the way of that punch, but I was like, I could have just hit the... There's buttons I could have pressed. I could have hit counter.
however much that hurts, you'll learn more if he gets to Mr. Cobblepot.
Alright.
Did your mother teach you to fight like that?
And there we go. We're in flow now. Use it to our advantage.
He's trying to get to your boss, boy.
Oh, there's so many of them. And you can't quick backclaw anymore, I don't think.
Any of you don't want a piece of what I'm offering?
Whatever the fuck I just did to do that, again. It was pointless, yet again.
Sure are a disappointment.
Nice.
See no end. Someone's got a warm cotton
Good.
coming his way.
We're so low. It's like, as soon as they take the knives away, we're good. But weapons are the only way you're getting a fair fight against Batman. Oh my. There, I was about to say, if I lose there, I would be so pissed. I would have been so pissed. There we go. Woo! Tough, but it had to be done.
Where's Cobblepot? I ain't telling you, Jack. A little more pressure and I'll crush your larynx.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. I like that. I don't know. I kind of like this, but also it's kind of rough for him.
Only way in is through the theater, on the other side of the casino.
Maybe that guy was called Lefty. Maybe he did get his right arm fucking destroyed.
It's not a problem.
I can see where he develops that interrogation strategy later on, but it's definitely a lot less. A lot less.
It doesn't know anything. My best bet for finding Black Mask lies with Penguin.
You get what I'm trying to say. This idiot doesn't know anything. That's crazy. Grade D is definitely fair. This boat's got a lot of exits. I'm not going backwards, I don't think. I'm going the right way. Where are these two unarmed guards they're talking about?
If Mr. Cobblepot finishes with his guest and finds out you know
Oh, shut up, Tracy. Who is Tracy? Hey, have I missed her in comics, or does she just not exist?
do to you lot. Think about it, lad.
What a jump. Can I use that slide in combat? Probably not. Okay, so this just plops me back down there. So I definitely need to be in here somewhere. Oh, it's another one of the fucking Enigma packs? You serious? No, man. That's what I came all the way in here for? I'm telling you, man, that shit drives me nuts. I'm so tired of it. So tired of this, man. Alright, apparently I need to go that way. So then did I not need to go that way at all? I don't believe that. Oh, I think I do have to go the other way. I just chose the closest exit door. Oh, this will probably do it. Nope, this is where I just came from. Is that the only door out of here? All right. We got our, you know, once an episode lost situation. Every fucking stream, I'm lost as shit for just a second. What do we got? Did I just not try this door? Okay, yeah, that's not doable. That's what I thought. Alright, so naturally you would go this way. What the fuck did I do wrong now? It was too smooth. That was the problem. This wall's frozen. Yeah, that did it. Okay.
The new ship. And I can't say I'll miss the Rust Bucket. What do you think he'll call her? Final offer 2?
Mm-hmm.
That final offer is the final offer. As in final, as in you can't make another one? Good point. Well, maybe a new name's good luck. We could use it.
Yeah, that would suck, wouldn't it? Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, I can't hack it. All right. Pro's moving at a rapid pace. Again, there must have been some injury Arkham Batman sustained to just not do that much like crazy movement, or maybe he just realized he didn't need to.
Is this the end?
Is this the end? He tried to do nothing. He was just like, man, this is gonna suck.
Seen the intruder? Is he still even on the ship? This is serious, like.
Oh, cool, the map. This would have been useful a while ago. All right.
Yeah. Who'd think the breaking of this easy?
All part of Penguin's plan, I'm sure. Question is, can Tracy stop him before he gets to the boss?
Can I get that guy? He's the one I wanted to hit with the gun, but it's no big deal. As long as he can't use it, I'm good. They like sprint to come get you when you do the ground takedown. Why is it a part of the game? You're supposed to use it on like the last guy and the last guy only. It's the same with Knockout Smash. Those both suck.
Batman, from your mate, the electrocutioner. Back on his feet he is.
He's up again? Oh boy. He wants to be part of the Rogues Gallery so bad.
What's your art?
Baczynski's come too, and now he's on the lam. I should have tied him up and called the cops to get him. Alfred,
Yeah.
I had a run-in with one of the assassins, Lester Baczynski.
That was an assassin.
Are you all right?
The Electrocutioner's a this guy's we're taking him seriously?
Loves put out a strong electromagnetic pulse. If you can isolate the signal, I'll be able to track him down.
I'll get to work on that. Where are you off to now?
I'm on my way to the Final Offers casino. I'm going to make Penguin's assistant.
Is that shark repellent in his belt? That bottle? Smelling salts, maybe? Bat Adderall. It helps me focus, Alfred. Where do you think I got the idea for the costume? Took too many one.
Casino. Penguin's assistant must be nearby. I'll make her tell me where I can find Cobblepot's office.
Alright, here we go. Why do they always just give one guy the gun?
We gotta move this cash before the bat gets here.
Right, right. Hey,
Yeah, before the bat gets here.
You should shut the hell up and pack the money.
but there's so much. You ain't gonna miss it if I just take a little Christmas bonus.
You hear about the last guy who lifted a few bucks? Penguin told him he could work it off. At the bottom of the harbor.
Can't be real!
You're kidding. There was obviously a double takedown there. Whatever. We're good. I'll take that SD card. Those things are expensive.
Distant pain in my bottle.
Mr. Cobblepot ain't taking new visitors, and there ain't no way I'm letting you into the theatre to see him, so you can be on your merry way.
That guy got armor? He does. Alright. Again, with these fucking weapons. I did counter that.
Cobblepot finds out he's come this far, we're all done for. Take him down.
We're good. I got this.
The boss wants us dead yesterday.
Oh boy. I'm not trying to do that animation on them. They all use it as like it's free time to hit Batman. And this shit's so annoying. I'm done with all of the knockout animation. We're just gonna beat them till they stop getting up. Where'd you get the fucking gun from? Oh right, there was a gun on the floor. Oh man. Alright. Next level up, we're getting some more armor. Why reload a gun that didn't fire once? Alright, this game's hard mode is definitely harder than the Asylum one.
And that's what.
It means we just gotta focus on... It's the knife dodging I gotta do more of.
Aren't you a persistent pain in my bottle?
They had to put me there because she wouldn't have been able to see me at the table.
And there ain't no way I'm letting you into the theatre to see him, so you can be on your merry way. Show him the door, lad.
Where the fuck did you come from?
I know how to use this.
Oh, brother.
Come this far, we're all done for. Take him down.
That's fine. We got this. As inconsistent as the game is with registering my counters, we'll be fine.
Let's see some action.
Maybe I am. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I am just not hitting them in time. Who knows?
This freak don't stand a chance.
I think it's L2 plus X. Like the... Oh my god. At least dodge the fucking things if you can... See, I'm pressing dodge and away every time.
You let him get the cobble pile through. You do understand that, right?
No one can help you now.
Alright. See, what the fuck? What the fuck are we doing then? You want me to press left in triangle? What the fuck are we doing?
And that's why I'm the boss. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got business to attend to. Piss off.
I wish there were choices in this game to like brutalize or arrest these guys like Telltale. Because this shit would, he'd be making the list quick.
Aren't you a persistent pain in my bottle?
Mr. Cobblepot ain't taking new visitors, and there ain't no way I'm letting you into the theatre to see him, so you can be on your merry way.
Alright.
Show him the door, lad.
I had enough of you.
Alright.
Who is this guy?
What a sorry bunch of dogs you lot are.
Oh my god. I'm trying to take out Armored Guy first.
Fight like a bunch of old biddies. Take his head.
I don't think we got this one, I'm gonna lie. That was 3 away, dude.
Boys, get him out of here.
We got this. I don't know, you'd think, right? Like, can we skip this cutscene? I hate that it has to load all this shit, too. Like, it has to load this shit during the cutscene, so I have to live through it multiple times.
Persistent pain in my bottle.
Mr. Cobblepot ain't taking new visitors, and there ain't no way I'm letting you into the theatre to see him, so you can be on your merry way.
Alright.
Show him the door, lad.
What was that? We teleported that time. They teleported to follow me.
Boys, you're putting me to sleep. Let's see some action.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be fun.
Fight like a bunch of old biddies. Take his head.
What? Okay, is the third one just always gonna hit? What are we doing? What's up?
Come on, lads. Impress me now.
Don't just stand there, you
items.
Again, it'll always hit one for some fucking reason, despite pressing the same buttons to dodge them.
What sorry bunch of dogs you lot are.
Oh my god. Hey, hey.
Boys.
We got this. Beta bats. Yeah, you know, I'm doing my best. The hard mode for Origins is definitely a little worse than Asylum, which is cool. The challenge is nice. It's just, if we weren't doing Elden Ring on Mondays, I think I'd appreciate it more. But considering this game doesn't need to be that hard, I don't know why I throw it on... No, I throw it on hard difficulty, because you niggas don't ever give me a fucking chance on normal. Yeah, on normal, it's not, it doesn't count. It doesn't count on normal difficulty. That's why I play everything on hard. That's why I play everything on hard. Fuck y'all. That's why I play everything on... That's exactly why. Fuck. You hold the counter. I'm pretty sure it's triangle and back, is it not?
Showing the door, lad.
Oh no, you're right. It's held. I guess turning off hints doesn't help. I was okay.
Come on, boys. Let's show 'em how we do things here on the final offer.
Per knife, hold both. Gotcha. Alright, that should change the game now. This armored guy's gonna have to wait. Is that two armored dudes? No, he's just everywhere.
I told you he was real. I told you.
Woo. Gotta make some room.
He's making us look like idiots.
Yep, okay. Big difference. Big difference.
Fight like a bunch of old biddies. Take it in.
Did they give armored guy a weapon? No, put that shit down.
You're in for it.
You should not be thinking that smart.
Yeah, that's how you
Okay, alright, we're good. Only a few left. Yeah, all of my damage was coming from the knives.
Just what I want.
This guy's going down now. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Honestly, for Arkham first plays, go normal or whatever. Last diff has the counter signs. Yeah, I kind of like not running the counters though. Now that the like after Asylum made that the thing, it's not countering them. It's just shit like those knife guys. I'm pretty sure in the other game it wasn't hold, was it? If it was, I never got in the situation where the knife guys would stab me that often. I think they're much more like they have much more to do in this one. Wait till you meet the martial artist. There's some freak ass counter patterns. Oh man, I guess we'll learn. I'll have to take. I'll feel the same way then. Okay, oh, is this a door that I have to unlock with it? Okay, we're on lockdown. How am I gonna go about this? Probably an entrance in the back. Or another Wayne Tech vent somewhere. Ooh, here we go. Actually, I think this does... Okay, the money does something? Nah, they're just focusable. See, now this doesn't feel like being lost. At least this time I feel like I've got a second to just work it out. There we go. Yep, Wayne Tech vent. There's always one just hanging out. Ah. I genuinely think whatever it was... All I had to do was yell at you. All I had to do was yell at you and I had it, no problem. What is... Okay, the screen is fucked up. Okay, I genuinely was wondering if that was the case. I think it's clandestine is what that says. Did the camera get fucked up? What's going on, dude? It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure next death it'll reset.
I told you, nothing to worry. Last guy's probably scared him off. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Where the hell's my pass card? Let's take him out!
Yeah, we're not gonna give him a chance to fire the gun. These guys, I think you could ground take down if it would ground take down the damn guy next to me. I guess it works with a few people. I don't know. But then I'm gonna build a habit. An and? An hand?
Yeah, means someone's getting hurt. But we got serious issues out here. Come on, Grace, you got a whole boat full of brawlers. What about that?
Is Penguin, do they tell you what specific part of, like, Europe Penguin's from? Is he Cockney?
He's naughty. And he's mopping the floor with our best and brightest.
I don't know. Just handle it, sister. You're calling me back in.
Oh, now I'm really deep in it. Candy! She's earned herself a dry slap, she has.
That better be lip gloss you're reaching for.
I was very confused, and then I realized, yep, okay.
I knew you didn't have what it takes to fight me fair. Oi!
Who is this? Penguin's assistant, Gotham City. Raised in the streets, managed to pull herself up. Business degree, unfortunately, lean times, country job, fell in Penguin's crowd. Yeah, okay. Using Penguin for income, criminal record exists. Only association with Penguin, potential for
You
rehabilitation.
can't do this! I'm claustrophobic, I am!
What do we got here? Slot machine, Wrath of Zeus edition.
Open her up and let me out!
Remove resistors. Rigging it. Oh, it's to rig the game. Okay. That's funny.
Come on, let me out! This ain't funny!
I was like, what do you want? Cryptographic sequencer.
Cobblepot ain't
I should
gonna
be able to hack the
Make a
security system
deal.
with the theater door open.
I love doing that little mini game. It's so fun to hope to like try to predict ahead of time where it's gonna be. Through the window? Come on, it's young Batman we're talking about. Yeah. Can I slot one of these? Can I press one of these? I wish you could hit one of these and see what it looked like. I guess it would look no different than a normal slot machine.
Hello, son. You know you ain't
Ah, see, now this guy would have been better candidate for electrocution.
about to find out, ain't ya? You're about to lose your
Woo.
age. Find him in the dirt.
Damn, that one's new. He hasn't met Bane yet, too, so this is gonna be new to him.
Recognize your body when I'm done with you.
All right, you come running this way, buddy. I believe in you. What a guy. Okay, yeah, just make him run into a wall and then beat the shit out of him. Wow, he's punching fast. He was not gonna take chances. Ooh. Batman had to match the fighting style there. That was cool. Swung on that guy's neck like he was a branch. There we go. That was enough time. That was enough time to do the ground takedown. Into the theater.
Behold, the final offer. Ain't she a beauty?
Not really, actually.
Song of a band of Somali pirates. They were gonna sell her for scrap if you can believe it. Now she
Off of Somali pirates.
That was my work. In a previous life, she was the hybrid cargo cruise liner, Olivia.
I love how I keep accidentally coming and collecting these data packs.
They don't build this anymore. Tough as nails, and with all the amenities a man could want.
There's got to be something wrong with the ship then.
Mr. Falcone's not gonna stand for this.
Wanna end up on ice like your friends.
Yes, scum. All of you. You got no idea.
Nice.
You don't get it. The Falcone.
6'5" armed. All right in front of me. One more guy over there. He's by himself.
Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
You calling me weak?
Meek. It's from the Bible.
I ain't never read that book. But if you're the
I ain't never read that book.
afraid your boss tells my boss what he wants to know. Else both of you.
Nice.
Swimming with the fishes. Oh,
4 more.
you think of that yourself, you low-class goofball?
One more.
Don't even need the gargoyles, honestly. Still gonna use them, but not that I needed them. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. It's easier that way. Yep. 3 remain. One's about to find the body of his friend. You really should see him zip by you, but... Oh, hell yeah. Inverted takedown finally is good again. Oh, nope. Never mind. You know, that pisses me off that it just does not... It should be a silent takedown, all things considered. No smoke pellet needed. I guess if he's screaming, there's not much you can do about it, but... Still annoying.
I didn't do nothing.
Who's your
Falcone's
boss?
thug, huh?
Penguin
At
wants
least Falcone gets some nice suits.
But I got no idea what Penguin wants with him, I swear.
Falcone. Always. Let's see what upgrade we wanted to grab here. Invisible Predator or Close Combat? Why does it want me to be at the auxiliary upgrade so bad? What is pointing to the right, dude? What the fuck's the problem? What am I using that's pushing it to the right like that? Okay. We've got Heat Signature Concealment. We're 1 away from that next one. That was the exact same shit I was just in. What the hell? There we go. And these ones require, like, quests. Okay. Destroy a relay network. Reach Shadow Vigilante rank 10 for free throw power gadgets. Reach Worst Nightmare rank 3 in Dark Knight system. Okay, that's a lot of shit going on there. I'm gonna take that ballistic... No, I never get shot at, though. So let's just take the regular old combat armor. I'm sure I'll regret that later.
Now, where were we? Candy.
Oh, this is a completely different lady from Tracy.
Hey, baby. Tried to convince his father to take early retirement. He disagreed and called you a, let's see,
Carmine's son?
psychotic little bastard.
Well, you got the little part right.
No,
Actually, you might be completely right. He's still ugly, bro. He's just so not fun to look at. When he gets older, he looks a little better.
Because this is the last time I'll...
I'd be a criminal too if I looked like that.
What are you gonna tell your father?
That we're getting out of the weapons business. I promise. I'll make him do it.
He got what he wanted in the end here, didn't he? Because Penguins is in charge of all the weapons when we get to Suicide Squad, right?
Sound I wanna hear.
Did I just stand there and let him do that for a while?
Don't hurt me.
What the hell?
Are you waiting for a person to imitate?
Nice. Sledgehammer?
What are you waiting for?
He's not a bear, dog. You don't need a... Yeah, I mean, I guess, to be fair. But if you can't throw a punch quick enough, if you can't hit him with a punch because he counters you too quickly, why would you think you could swing a sledgehammer at Batman? I guess he'd be waiting to hit him when he's not looking. Never mind. Question answered.
Are you waiting for a personal invitation? Kill him, you bloody wackhead!
Nice. Damn. That kick was good.
Come on, now hold on. Hold on a bloody minute.
Yeah.
I seen your act. I ain't done nothing you not done.
Damn.
Black Mask. Put a bounty on my head. Where is he?
I don't keep tabs on every geezer with a grudge. You're not a popular bloke in this town.
You're running out of time.
That will change, my friend. That will change.
Lacey Towers. There was a murder. It was supposed to be his safe house.
Electrocution?
He's got problems of his own, I'd say. Someone broke in there.
What the fuck? Deathstroke. That's Deathstroke. Yep. Here we go. Oh, hold on to the sword. Hold on to the sword. Now this is what we should set this arena for.
It appears the game is over before it even begins. I'm not playing games, Slade.
Okay, cool. So he knows. Yeah. Oh well, I guess we did all the detailed stuff before. This is still his first time seeing him, probably.
The limits you placed on yourself will make collecting this money all too easy.
What, the not willing to kill?
Denied. Although.
Ow. Okay, we're probably gonna have to counterpunch him most of the time, huh?
And yeah.
His fight's probably hard without the counter symbols. Ooh. Might as well just exclusively counter him, yeah. Oh, see, yeah, that one he got me.
You cannot match me.
What a dumb. Okay, cool, fine. Throw a hit. Throw a punch.
Stronger, faster, better.
All right, we've learned now. He's not. We're just gonna have to counter the whole time. There we go.
You'll need to be faster.
What a tussle these guys are having right now. This is not gonna. We do not have to get the whole health bar down. There's no way. What a bad hit for a whatever that was supposed to be.
Try something else.
Whoa. Okay.
Know that you die with honor, which is more than can be said for most.
He looks cool. He looks sick. The only thing is, it's gonna be rough taking him on, not knowing what I'm supposed to do to counter him. I think there's just a knife counter though. I'll learn the hard way.
Your methods and tactics are impressive, but inferior.
Ooh. Again, I keep making that mistake.
Yet you didn't take it. Why?
Damn. Nice. Always after a counter, never beforehand. Alright. Kinda got it figured out now. Nice. This is a much better fight. There we go. I should have been able to hit him there. It feels dumb just kind of like standing there waiting for him to hit me, but...
Did you not spot the opening I gave?
Hang in there. Good. Perfect. Now that's a strike worthy of moving on to the next phase. Right, This is gonna be the part.
Your training is inadequate.
What buttons am I supposed to hit there?
But I am stronger, faster, smarter. And so this ends the only way it could.
Is it a spam? Is it a spam the block kind of thing? What are we doing here? Let me go to turn the hints back on real quick. Just for this, just to see what we're dealing with.
Vigilantism? A waste of your talents. Not that it matters now.
Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. It just feels like he's swinging more all of a sudden. Okay, no, see, there's no opening when okay, it's just when he's got his guard down. But this bit's the part I need to see. Okay, it's just spam counter. See, that's why I could have done that. Get out of here. Yeah. Ooh, helmet off. Ow. Nice. That was a new one.
Your chance for a painless death is over.
Here we go. Ooh, that. What the fuck am I supposed? Okay. I swear I'm blocking that.
How much longer until you admit defeat? Another opportunity.
Alright, we're gonna turn the hints on for this fight. Just because I don't know what the shit they're asking. I don't know what the fuck they're asking.
You fought well, Batman, but I am stronger.
Because it's definitely not a matter of, like, I'm not dodging him. It's a matter of I'm not sure if they're asking for extra shit alongside.
Tell me where I can find Black Mask.
You better have some surprises in store, or this is going to be over quick.
Here we go. Yeah, I know about that one. That one makes sense. It's the third one. I imagine you just do the same thing, right? Alright, this should drop him down here. Countering too soon against the counterattacks. Okay. That's what I'm doing wrong.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, this one I got. Do love dishing it back to him. Alright, right back where we were. Combo takedown. Hell yeah. I only get like one punch in after that, but it's working. Uh-oh. Whoa, that's cool. Ooh. What the fuck?
Denied. You fight well, but not well enough.
What the fuck do you want me to do here? Close the distance, I guess? I like this fight, it's just there's a lot to it. It was, okay, so then why didn't it do it the oh right, too early. Oh, okay. Alright. I pressed that one too early for sure, because I always think it's the second to last hit.
Know that you die with honor.
Okay, so then if I know that now, I don't need the hints. I feel like I know what we're dealing with. I know I keep going back and forth on it, but I feel like it's nothing special. It's just literally timing.
I expect this will be the fight of your life. Enjoy your final moments. Inadequate.
Nice. So the one where I hit him, even that has a counterable section. Nice. Let's put that pressure on quick this time. Okay. Nice. No, there is no counter to that. I think that's literally just don't punch him when he's not throwing an attack at you.
A mistake.
Nice. Imagine having to time that exactly with the sound of him hitting you. That'd be crazy. There we go. Gotcha. Alright, bring it on. Where's this next stage now? What the hell happened there? Alright. That's what I was supposed to do. Okay. They make it really hard if you don't.
You still think you can win?
Oh, I can dodge that. I love how it will naturally give me some time to figure out when. There we go. Again. Don't announce your attacks. I wonder if he's gonna do the same thing twice. No stick anymore? Damn. Oh, okay, now it's more deadly. And I have to do the knife dodge, I imagine, right? Ow. Ooh. Good. Now I've got it figured out. Alright, I got this now. Let's beat his ass. Ooh, that one was too early. I understand what they're asking for now. Too early, yep. Damn. It's just because I always expect, I'm always like, this old man cannot be throwing that many slices in a row, dog.
You fought well, Batman.
I forget, how fucking old is this Deadshot? This Deadshot, or sorry, this Deathstroke. How old is this Deathstroke?
Tell me where I can find Black Mask.
I expect you'll
Have I been calling him wrong the whole time? Was I being...
50 million.
Now I'm thinking about that. Alright, here we go. Just gonna start wailing on the guy. Oop.
Aggressive.
What?
Your restraint weakens
Nice.
you. You'll regret that.
Let's go. Bring it. Yeah. Satisfying. No mask. Mask on. Fuck it. Mask on. Yeah. Mask on. Yeah. Fuck it. Mask on. Here we go. Get that special in there real quick. Extra damage. Alright, now that I understand the flow, I'm loving it. There's a rhythm. Here we go. Next set. Oh, did I skip over the shot one, or is that after this? Ooh. Yeah. We're bleeding this health bar down like it's nothing. Oh yeah, we skipped the gun thing entirely. Ow. Too early, yep. I always expect that, yeah, that second to last hit to be the one that he's gonna slice me with, and there's always one extra one in this combo. Dude's insanely extra about it. Too early, yep. Nice. I can't believe Batman lets him set those combos up on him. Imagine letting somebody set up a triple slash combo. Whoops. I will not kill. Doesn't mean I'm afraid to. Actually, he is afraid to kill. I forget that. That is part of his character. Too early. Yep, it didn't let me get a second chance too. They are not sweet about that. You miss it, you miss it. Nice. And I specifically mean the combo he does at the end of that 3 right there that he didn't do this time. He might do it this time. Nah. Oh, that one's different. No, the one where he runs up your knee, that's crazy. Again, dude? You would think I guess third time's the charm, huh? Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Let's go! Break the sword with your hands? Oh, okay. I was about to say. There we go.
It's over, Slade.
What are you?
I went from hating to loving this fight. Nice.
Nice seeing you, Batman. Feel free to let yourself out.
I can't let Penguin get away. There's more I need to ask him.
Defeat Deathstroke. Ah. And an upgraded remote clock. Oh, right. Exactly what he did to me. That's an interesting tool. I don't remember using that in later games, though.
I can use Deathstroke's device to get up to the balcony.
Ah, that's what that's for.
I can use the new tool I took from Deathstroke to grapple out of here.
Ah. Oh, got you. This later became the line launcher. That makes sense.
You'll have more luck getting into a nun's skivvies than getting into this room. Go on then, beat it a bit harder.
Does it have a vent? Do you have air conditioning in there?
Well, as you can see, I got the answer. Have a Merry Christmas and piss off.
Alfred, see if you can find any information on a murder at Lacey Towers.
Looks like the police are on the scene now, sir. Oh, and this is interesting. They're saying Black Mask is the victim.
Black Mask is the victim?
Dead. I'm on my way there now.
But I've only had one Robin by now.
Looks like I can use the remote call I took from Deathstroke.
Nice. Okay, cool. We cleared our little bit of penguin stuff.
Alfred, get GCPD to take a look at the final offer. More to Dixon Docks. They'll find Slade Wilson tied up and waiting for them, along with some of Penguin's illegally obtained weapons.
Another anonymous tip. Will do, sir.
Another anonymous tip. I know. They must have that. Like, imagine it after a certain point, they're like, Alfred, you know, you're calling from the Wayne Manor. Well, like, you know, nobody would have this many tips. I guess anonymous, the whole point. But it's like, they can definitely trace that call. GCPD's not up to it.
Your cries for help have been heard.
Anarchy.
I am Anarchy, voice of the people, here to save you from the plague of corruption that now infests this once proud city. Those hired and elected to keep us free and safe won't lift a finger.
Is this the group that later became... No, because they just look like the group that would later become the Arkham Knights people.
They won't act. I will. At dawn's first light, the sources of Gotham's ruin will be destroyed. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming of propaganda and consumerist garbage.
As if there isn't enough going on tonight.
Hey, it's Christmas. You guys couldn't be putting these crime budgets into your families?
I should hurry to Lacey Towers before the cops destroy all the evidence from the crime scene Penguin mentioned.
I was hoping to get a minute of your time.
Nah.
I've got a story to tell you. About crime and violence. Greed and vengeance.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll go back. I didn't mean to fall in the water. Now it's not as funny. But...
I believe in choice. So, I offer you one.
3 bombs, huh?
Detonate or stop them. Your actions will determine what I do with you.
Hey, miss, over here.
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice. So, I offer you one. Let them detonate or stop them. Your actions will determine what I do.
Whoa, easy now. I ain't looking for a fight. Got a message, that's all. Anarchy says if you're gonna make a withdrawal, you better do it soon.
3 bombs where Gotham's
The
corruption
bank.
is at its strongest. But unlike
What makes
those
you
I
think
fight
I want to defuse these bombs?
I believe in choice.
We got other shit going on. Can I... This is like the worst spot to glide from. We got some ground to cover here. You know, his grapple sucks. Like, sucks early on.
Any available homicide units, please respond to 187 in the Bowery. Officers on scene.
Murder in the Bowery?
Who have fallen from a nearby building.
The fuck just happened? Jezebel Plaza fall. They definitely get the whole open world like maneuvering better in the later games, but this game's still really solid. I'm just happy that they even made that a thing in this one. I didn't think it would be. Holy shit, Batman, your grappling hook sucks. That's the whole reason we're not gonna get to this damn bomb. There's a reason that thing's like absurd by the time he's an adult, because there was shit like this was going on.
They say money makes the world go round, but it also makes for excellent shackles. You're tied to
Can I
your
just
job,
break this?
your mortgage, your need to buy the next shiny thing your overpriced television seduces you with. Imagine what we could accomplish if only someone would set us free.
This guy ain't wrong so far, he's going about it the wrong way. Pretty common. Can we answer the question of how am I gonna stop this in the time limit? Can you stop getting up so I can get this shit done? Alright. There we go. 5 seconds remaining. Shit was tough. It was literally just getting there that was the hard part.
Problem.
So I saw. This anarchy fellow mentioned 3 bombs, which means 2 still remain.
I need to find them.
I've no doubt you will, sir.
Yeah. Investigate the second projection? What is it, nearby? Or is it back at the boat? Am I going back to the boat? No. Not too far away, though. Sheldon Park? After the TV show? Gotham Pioneers Bridge. Oh, we were on the bridge before. Not too long ago. Nice. All the way to the other side. See, you're practically Spider-Man with the amount of, like, swinging we're doing here. Oh, I am going back to the boat. I mean, I guess. I guess they want you to take detours to beat the shit out of people a lot. Nor, I mean, I could very well do that. Glide across the bridge without touching the ground. I didn't even know that was an achievement. Yeah. See, and Anarchy puts his guys in cool masks as well.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
Guys, really? The police? Come on. There we go. At least the thugs show up in groups of like 5 or 6.
Any unit. We've got reports of vagrants in the Eastern District.
This is anarchy. Maryland needs a freeway.
Anarchy on freeze on his radio.
Rubio, what's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace. First.
Damn.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Okay. No, all that stuff's in here. I just had to look for it. Okay. If we head down here, rope takedown. Learn 2 new takedown techniques from the rope. Tightrope takedown, zipline takedown. Again, I feel like it'd be cooler if it was quieter. Neither of these takedowns is silent. Then what's the point? Increased battering stun time might be useful here. Just to keep him down for a little bit.
Right by the body. Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead.
Nice. That does it. Thanks for leaving the door open. Gentlemen. Just happened to gravitate towards the police tape.
The police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask. But why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up. This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field.
Okay. Oh, wow, I didn't even see her.
I can identify the female victim based
She's
on...
not hung by her neck.
Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend. Or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room.
Okay.
It may have been intended to destroy evidence.
But it didn't. They misunderstood how
the trajectory of the
fire
bullet
worked.
suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair.
So killed by the actual Black Mask.
This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height. But the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground.
How the fuck did that make a difference? How the fuck did you notice that? Oh, it was just slightly too low? Angle of impact 55 degrees. Okay, hold on. Let me try to actually think about this for a second, right? 45-degree angle from here. Do her body. Sorry, 55-degree angle. Would imply... Okay, so what you're telling me is that like a 45 or lower would have been Penguin's height. 55 would have been slightly lower than him.
These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain
What was
is
that height?
Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor.
4'6", damn.
These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were 2 other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more.
Shoe polish. Someone with Falcone?
The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it?
There was a fight here,
The
huh?
fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn
Head
anything
trauma.
more
Multiple
about
strikes to
the
the head.
intruder
Victim
or
likely
the
severely
shooter.
dazed. Okay.
Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white
Torn
suit
while
or
entering
sport jacket.
apartment.
This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues.
There were a lot of people in here, huh?
This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked.
Somebody snuck in here, killed her, put her up against the thing, and then waited in the apartment. Black Mask came in, killed the guy, or dazed the guy after beating him with the pistol, dragged him, and on the way out, the guy shot the wife. He put the mask on this guy so that they would just assume he's dead. That was just icing on the cake. That is my assumption. I'm probably very wrong, but... Cell phone. On?
Sending text messages to Roman Sionis about
Hurry,
someone named
I'm scared, on my way. Who's the Joker? No one that met. Oh, Joker's getting involved. Okay.
Someone killed Black Mask. But this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight.
Mm-hmm.
The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins?
It's not how Joker does things,
I have
though.
a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter.
Maybe, actually, leaning back in the chair.
Samples against the records
Maybe.
of the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful...
You'll need a weapon. Not stop. But, you know, you'll need a weapon.
Idea.
Concussion detonator. Hell yeah. Can't go out the door. Damn, I was hoping we'd break more glass. I gotta go out the front door. How the fuck did Riddler get in here? Alright. It shouldn't be this easy to just leave the building after I've come in. Damn, right in the dick. See, that's the thing, right? I'm aware of the shield guys. They're the annoying ones as well. But they're easy to deal with.
Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4-4. You read Delta 8-2.
Stand by 4-4. Delta 8-2. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, report. Delta 4-4.
Not Delta
No
8-2.
response from 8-2. Please proceed inside to confirm 8-2 status.
10-4, dispatch.
Eight-2 was beaten by the Batman. No way, this is the GCPD building. Where the fuck am I going? I was about to say, how the fuck? But the Batcave, duh. Batwing drop point. I forget that they just expect you to sometimes fast travel around the town.
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
No.
That's not how Batman rolls. Earned costumes are available for use in challenge mode and can be used in the campaign or New Game Plus once story is complete. See, I understand why they do that for, like, you know, cutscene and canonical reasons, but that does kind of defeat the whole purpose of having the bat suits. Because you're expecting people to go ahead and come back and play through the story mode in New Game Plus this late into the existence of the game. This is my first time playing the game. I don't think I'll be coming back to do New Game Plus. Interesting. Concussion detonator. Now to access the GCPD servers. Alright, where are we headed? Down south, Burnley. Gotham has a Burnley and a Coventry. Interesting. Maybe I should destroy all relays to access server at Enigma's HQ. Huh. Gotcha, that's how you see all the Riddler trophies in the area? Alright, we're already in our final hour for tonight's stream. Alright, we've entered Coventry. Do I just go through the door? No, clearly not, right? We're going around. What's behind these walls? Oh, just the factory. This is Ace Chemicals right there. Brogan.
Master Bruce, guards have been doubled at police precincts since Loeb's murder. You'll need to find a way to sneak in that won't attract attention. Otherwise, you'll never make it to the server room.
Understood. Thanks.
All right. No noise. I can do that.
Got the guy over in interrogation right now.
I'm gonna take care of the sniper first. You just leaving your buddy? Damn it.
I'm on him.
No, you're not.
Breathe. Suspect is using smoke.
Well, I drew attention, so technically that should be a game end. Oh boy. Might as well just restart the instance. This shit's what does the concussion detonator do for me? Okay. Forgot that was an option. Must be seeing things, he says.
Damn it! He got me with smoke!
I need any unassigned unit.
Yeah, there's no situation that works here. If I had just taken him out slowly. And for the guy at the door last. What do you mean I have to grab that? Why the far one? All right. They're all giving themselves some room. If you look right, you'll notice that Batman is taking out your teammate. Nope. Bro was petrified with fear. He didn't even want to think about it. Petrified by fear. By fear. Ooh, almost got me. Did he just go to itch his leg or something? It's real. No way you didn't see that.
He's still breathing. Barely. I need backup.
Yeah, I got you. Back up. Alright, it just took us slightly longer, but we got him this time. Nervous. 120 BPM. If the cops want to stop me from, stop me from hacking their servers, I guess that makes them the enemy. Oh, please, by all means, hesitate to go help your friend.
Tango spotted.
Oh, man.
Staking out this door.
Yeah, you watch that door.
Over here.
There we go. At least I'm escaping the situations. There we go.
Who's that?
Good night. And tell him Brogan's a good choice for now. Gordon's a little too young. Alright, we're in the GCPD building. And immediately property damage. I can see why they wouldn't like him at first. Yep.
Probably another water pipe burst. I'd love to go take a look, but you know, my shift's over.
Another water pipe.
Bob understood. The problem is Gordon ain't a team player. Yeah, how do you expect us
This won't be easy, but if I'm going to access the National Criminal Database and find out what happened at Lacey Towers, I need to find the server room without being discovered.
What are these for? Oh, just to get back out. The bullpen. Oh, Deathstroke anonymous tip. Nice. Wayne Tech vents. Easy reinstall, easy remove. Notice the screws don't even have holes to screw into. They just glue on.
After interrogating Waylon Jones, we've learned that they're all competing for a huge bounty, which Black Mask has offered for the head of the Bat.
Where do I sign up?
I thought he was a ghost.
All right, cut the chatter, people. Our goal is to ensure order in this city. So our #1 priority becomes bringing in the Bat before these assassins get to him. Now, the closer it gets to morning, the more desperate the assassins will grow. And if he's still out there, the more...
Yeah, well, they were supposed to be guarding the crime scene, not gabbing. No wonder the Bat got the drop on them. Yeah, tell them to keep their eyes open next time.
Yep. What a brutal way to get... Yeah. What a brutal way to get knocked out.
Come, and they're in my way.
I wish you'd think twice about that approach, sir. You never know when you might need their help.
That's true.
Your objective is the GCPD server room. I've marked it on your map.
Is it just 3 guys in this room?
Oh, yeah! Right in the jaw!
Okay. So how do we get this? What exactly does the concussion detonator do? Where would that even be in here? Doesn't even show up on the list. Concussion detonator. Non-lethal explosive munition designed for crowd control. Blinds and confuses anyone caught in the blast radius. Okay. Look through the window.
Paralyze those bastards! Paralyzing dark things? What, you think I'm a schmuck? Huh? I look like a schmuck to you? No, no!
Why is that hard to believe?
Got a guy in lockup who can sell whatever he's carrying. Yeah, in a minute. Gotta get his story straight first.
I won't be able to access doors like this with my cryptographic sequencer. I'll need to find another way.
So I came in here to beat these guys up for nothing? Oh, never mind. Wayne Tech vent. Can always count on Wayne Tech.
I won't stand a chance against that many armed men. I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
Alright, listen up. While you jokers were playing cleanup crew at Blackgate, I was making us some money. I worked out a deal with our pal Black Mask. If any of us can kill the Bat before the assassins get to him, we get the bounty. All 50
Can I drop down there and try?
Those of you who ain't
too good with the math, that means we all retire early.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Let's take him down then. Yeah. What are we waiting for?
Enough! We only get one night to get this done. So whatever they put you on tonight, I want you to blow it off. Finding and killing the Bat is your #1 priority. That clear?
Yes, sir. All clear. Clear as day, sir. You got it. Sir, it's gonna be him.
Let's go.
Oh, what the hell did he just do? You're making bad.
A lot of guns. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it on. Ow. Yep. I didn't mean to grapple away. Thought there might have been a chance.
Looks like justice has finally been served.
New Game Plus, you could probably do it.
Now, to see what's under that mask.
Yeah, you could probably do it with New Game Plus. I really wanted to see.
I won't stand a chance against that many armed men. I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
Alright, listen up. While you jokers were playing cleanup crew at Blackgate, I was making us some money. I'm working on a deal with our pal Black Mask. If anybody can kill the
They are corrupt.
assassins get to him, all $50 million.
Wonder Tower, our unfinished disgrace.
We all retire.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Let's take him down then. Yeah. What are we waiting for?
Serve and protect.
We only get one night to get this done. Whatever they put you on tonight, what
That was weird.
This just in from Central. They're offering a reward of $25,000 for information relating to the arrest of Black Mask or any of the perps involved in the murder of Commissioner Loeb. Go get him, boys.
Somebody, what the hell did he just...
Nope. Damn. At least they have their staggered timing done right. There we go. Main hallway clear.
We'll be accepting donations and cards for Commissioner Loeb's family in the break room. Please come by and pay your respects.
Locked. That's a shame. Door locked from both sides. Alright. Interrogation room?
So what does this disruptor of yours do?
Little bit of this, little bit of that. Mostly, though, it does a whole lot of none of your damn business.
Oh, you want to play it like that? All right. Maybe I'll have the guys over at Evidence Lockup take a look. They can get kind of rough, though. Hope it's not fragile.
You want to play hardball, buddy? How's about I tell my cousin at the Gazette about the payments you boys been extorting from Penguin and the like?
Scum like you's got a cousin at the Gazette. You expect me to believe that?
It's very possible.
Call an Evidence Lockup, now do I? You cops are all the same. You ain't getting nothing out of me.
Like I said, I got all night.
You and me both, pal.
Not you again.
Talk, or you won't be walking anywhere.
Hell yeah.
You gotta answer for dropping me off that rooftop, buddy.
No, you have to answer to me. How does this disruptor work?
Ask one of the pigs. They got it in Evidence Lockup.
How about we take
It's gonna be mine. It's gonna be mine soon.
Okay, you win. It jams weapons, overrides electronic locks. All right. Now you gotta let me
Interesting.
go.
So we got this
How'd
from
that
him.
work out for you last time?
Oh, you definitely hit him with the sharp bit there. Ricky Loose Lips LeBlanc.
We got right. Who told you that, huh? Bloody anarchy? He will wipe
things clean, he should start with you.
Good one.
Damn.
Can't do this.
Confirm, the bat is at our 20.
Let's throw that look at this clown.
You'd think they would communicate with one another. Hey, the bat's beating the shit out of us in this room. Now he's doing it in this room too. Oh shit, yeah, he's also in this room beating our asses.
Knock him.
A lot of these guys.
Let's process this bastard.
I didn't mean to do that.
This one.
Oh boy.
Look.
Gotta block. Yep. Gotta counter everything. Ooh.
You want my badge number?
Oh, actually.
Let's ride this freak. I'll take that.
Damn it. That was going so well too.
Huh. Not much to look at from up close. Don't know why everyone was so afraid of him.
Damn. Getting packed up by the GCPD of all people. They're like the least effective of the crime groups. All right, let's do what they tell us to do and use our new ability.
This city clean of your filth. Yeah? If he's gonna wipe things clean, he should start with you.
Good one. Ready. I got your money.
We're not the problem here.
Nice. Ow.
Think this is a game?
Don't hold him.
Much less of them this time. Fuck off while I'm trying to take out your big guy, please.
Let's get this over with.
Oh my god.
Think of this. Finish it.
Jeez. They're so obnoxious. We got training, lots of it. Yeah, well. Woo. Your teammates' training ain't doing much right now.
You think you can make a difference?
Nice.
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised.
Oh, no.
211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building.
Get yourself to a shelter.
You kidding? That's where they round us up. You don't get it. Anarchy gets it, but you don't get it, man.
Alright. I imagine we're not out the front door. Would not be that easy. Look at all the holes in the cape, damn. I love the battle damage that comes over time. I don't know if that's based on what you do or if it's just like set with the story, but it's still cool.
Give this bastard what he wants, he'll send the tape to the press. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Sleep on it. I love the stupid little pop-up they do sometimes.
He is the worst kind of criminal. The kind who thinks their actions are justified.
Oh
Acts
boy.
Completely outside the system.
The system is broken.
Barbara, wait.
You're just letting that Riddler pack sitting there? Just quietly open that up real quick. Don't think I can get that from here, huh? Oh, I can. Oh, no, that was just to use it. Can I get to the servers? Back to the bullpen. Am I really taking down the entire GCPD just to get a little bit of information?
Load dead. Lines are gonna be redrawn. It's not gonna look the same come morning.
You take one.
It'll look behind you.
Gotta remember to talk to Mark. That guy knows how to get paid.
The bat got someone! Didn't I tell you to watch your corners?
Alright.
Brandon was right. We're gonna need an ambulance. Hey, you all right? There he is.
Aww.
Yeah, the law wins again.
Yeah.
You should have turned.
It's one of those ones where it's like I can't even be mad because I thought I was behind. I was completely out of their sights. But another guy went to go check on the problem.
Batman's in the building. Last seen headed towards your location. Be ready.
In a long time.
Always this guy first.
Lobe goes down and suddenly the
Stupid wrong grapple.
Damn this.
Officer down! Officer down!
There we go. Upper floor taken care of. Those two are together. Guy right below me.
Hey, wake up and tell me what happened.
You.
What's gonna happen? Man down! Find the suspect now. Don't let him get the drop on you.
Report, damn it! Who got taken out?
Is he surrounded? No, he's by himself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lucky number 5.
Someone took this guy out. I need backup now.
Should have got him when he was by himself.
Help's on the way.
Alright.
I know you're scared, okay? So do something about it. Don't let this happen to you. Unless you like eating steak through a straw. You're not losing another cop to this bastard. Everyone is dead.
Oh, this is risky.
Officer down! Officer down!
Officer down! Need assistance!
Ooh, boy.
Come on, man. Let's teach him a damn lesson.
3 left.
This guy's ridiculous.
I can only imagine how scary that'd
Get
be.
away with it. This guy's a serious threat. Watch your corners. Find this son of a bitch.
Fan out! Fan out! Suspect is present and hostile.
Officer down! Officer down!
Did he make the choice to stay up there? Hell yeah. Exactly what I was hoping for.
Bat spotted!
Damn it!
Damn it! Stop letting him do that!
More games, looks like.
And done. Nice. That does that.
Priority 1 alert. All available personnel should be searching your quadrants for the 622.
622. What is that? Like a infiltrator? Let's see, one more combat armor, we get a blade takedown. Hone your defensive technique by ending a blade dodge with a takedown. That could be useful. What's this do? Stun duration, eh. Not very useful. Increase battering damage, hell yeah.
Suspect is 6'4", dressed in black, and has wings.
6'4"?
For real.
I didn't need to open this. Okay. So am I just out the front door now? Clearly not. Oh, well, actually. To the morgue? Peace officer.
Shouldn't you be searching your quadrant?
I'll leave that for the boys in SWAT.
Why's that?
Ain't you heard? Brandon made a deal with Black Mask. They're trying to kill the...
You hit me, that's a...
You say his name,
Priority 1 alert.
he appears.
Report to your department head. Need a head count. A lot of people unaccounted for.
A lot of people unaccounted for. I guess you wouldn't expect him to be going for the server room, but somebody would think that, right? Oh no. Communication with back computer jammed. Alright, can I back out of it?
They're using a security protocol I'm not familiar with, and the windows are reinforced glass.
Wayne Tech vent?
The disruptor in the evidence locker might do the trick.
Where's the evidence locker? I guess I have signs to follow. I can just follow the signs. Shooting range. No, evidence room's over here. Traffic division. Public records. Evidence room's this way. They weren't on the thing. Gotta radio it. Gotta radio it in.
I can't access the evidence locker. I need an alternate route.
There's a vent.
Evidence locker, sir? Well, according to these schematics, it adjoins an old elevator shaft which you can access via the infirmary. You should be able to break in from there. I've added it to your map.
Some defenders. Cell block access. Oh, we're down in the morgue.
All personnel, reports of our 622 on lower levels. Need security in those areas immediately.
Really?
It's gonna look like an accident, like Gordon lost control. What we need is a classic prison riot.
Oh boy.
Riot? Let me out.
Easy, Tiger.
Venom music.
Around here. We ain't letting no one out.
He's got a point. Let this lunatic loose. It'll be freaking pandemonium in here.
You're not letting nobody out. Why do you have a gun? Woo! There's all smoke here. Nice. Big guy's done. Smoke helps a lot.
Get him on the ground.
Can you stay down? They're not even, they're in their own fight. They're not even focused. They don't even know that, they don't even know what's going on out here. Bane?
You broke my arm, you know that? I hear there's a huge price on your head. Come to turn it in.
Random Venom user, huh?
Show your parents are proud. Working with the cops now? He's lucky there's bars. Right?
Did you guys not just see me beat the shit out of him? All right. Some of them got their own shit to worry about. What an old building.
Good, you've made it to the infirmary. Now look for an entrance to an old elevator shaft. That will take you to the evidence locker.
Got it.
Huh, wonder where it is. There's no way this wall is up to code. What of bugs and rats probably crawling through there. To the morgue. Wait, is that labeled? To the morgue. And I imagine the evidence locker's that way. Oh, right, it's the shaft that we care about, not the... Okay. The completely unconnected wire. Where is it? Oh. There's no way you expect me to... Oh, that's for that. You're not expecting me to thread it through that air vent to hit this, right? There we go. The disruptor's ours.
Now I should be able to bypass the security on the server room door.
Nice. All right, add that to the list of gadgets we've got. Now we go back, right?
Priority 1 alert. Hearing reports of a prisoner disturbance in holding cells. Emergency protocols engaged.
Emergency protocols engaged. That mean more officers right there.
Priority 1. Riot in the holding cell confirmed. Emergency protocols are in effect.
Riot in the holding cells. Damn it.
The disruptor should allow me to get past this gate.
They're gonna let us out, or we'll make our own way out.
There we go.
How about that? This ain't such a bad.
That's definitely Bane in there. Lockdown.
Where the hell are the rest of the cops? Maybe the bag killed them all. Who knows how to jimmy this lock?
This one's gonna be tough.
You can't run from jump. Gotta knock you down.
Ow.
Boss wants him dead yesterday.
Ow. Taking too many punches.
You special? This gives me
Only 4 more and then Bane.
this freak don't stand a chance. We will take your head.
Ah, what the hell?
You're out of control.
Where are all these extra guys coming from?
Don't just stand there.
Nice. No. Oh, wait, maybe. Nice. That's a double.
We will torture you before we let you die.
Ow. Oh, shit. Yep. That's gonna kill me. That's gonna get me killed. Nope.
You're going to sleep.
I have no health.
Don't check it out. There's only one in here.
Oh, boy. It's one more grab and it's over. Oh boy. Very lucky dodge there. Alright, just the last two.
You disappoint me.
Back up, I'm focused. No! Damn it. Did that sign say timeout?
Looks like justice has finally been served, fellas. Now.
Alright. That's annoying. Ooh. Alright, treat Bane just like any other guy. Nice triple counter, damn. Gotta dodge the grab. Can't counter it.
What you got?
Woo.
Take it.
Nice.
We are the men now.
Woo. Nice. There we go. Now we're moving. Now we're moving. Nice. Woo. All over it. What's up, Cyclonus? Remember, it took me like a million years to beat Deathstroke in this game. Dude, that shit was difficult without the markers. I had to turn the counter indicators on so I could see what the fuck they wanted me to do. But, I mean, it went from one of my least favorite to like my favorite boss fight in the franchise so far, I think. Which is so interesting. It had a real Batman flow. I think that's all it took. Hate doing ground takedowns, Doug. Gonna avoid that grab. Now watch out for Bane. Yep, nice. Can we pick one and focus him? Thank you. Hell yeah. Alright, now it's your turn, Bane. It is. Oh, this is not Bane. This is a younger Venom user who's not Bane. That's crazy.
You made your point.
Boom. Down. I genuinely assumed that was his first time bumping into the guy. So he was just some random Venom user as far as he was concerned. Alright. Now back the way we came. Also, welcome to the chat, Cyclone. It's good to see you.
I got a pulse.
All right, call it in. Let's get him to Gotham General.
Will do.
Let's see.
Stabilize.
Elevator. Okay, cool. We're just going back the way we came. And let's try this again. They're still trying to get people together for a head count. I fully believe it would take them that long to get everything organized at the GCPT as well. It's better to just count how many people are there. Authorized only. That's a shitty password. I'll finally beat the 100 versus 1 Deathstroke. That's crazy. That's one of the high-end combat challenges in this game, right?
I need access to the National Criminal.
I'll have to give them a try just to see what they're like.
It's right here.
Because the flow in this combat is really beautiful.
A lot of time here.
Cool poem box.
I'm gonna see how much farther I can get in this 15 minutes.
Security. But you'll need to physically bridge the intranet to the external telecom wires if you want to uplink remotely.
This kind of knowledge could get a young girl into a lot of
And this is such an interesting interaction for them. I guess, to be fair, it works.
The telecom wires. You can access them through the sewers. Wait. Why do you do what you do?
It's a cool interaction. It's just that dialogue spacing felt so odd.
Get out of here.
You idiots, it's me!
Who are you talking to in there?
Wait on my laptop, you idiot.
Nice coverage. Let's get out of here. Alright, what can we upgrade now? Anything more useful in terms of the... Here we go, what's this? PA system disruption algorithm. Disables PA speaker and predator encounters. Okay. That just tells me that's going to be more annoying now that we have the disruptor. Increased smoke volume could be useful. Double battering like we had before. Honestly, I think we're better off just throwing another combat upgrade because I want that blade takedown because they bother the hell out of me. I think that'll do it. I've got to get these combat challenges a try with how much I'm enjoying this, like the flow of Origins so far. I wonder when we get back around to City if it's going to be like a situation where I just don't remember how good the combat is, because I know people rave about Origins combat compared to the rest.
The disruptor can be used to jam their weapons.
But did they see me?
Sir, yes, sir. It's the Bat. Call in 064.
I could only disrupt one. Nice. If it's a knife guy, they won't hesitate to hit me while I'm taking them down. I guess it's because it's not set for them.
Not for the fist fight.
If you keep picking up the gun, I'm going to hit you first.
Sick of this. Finish it.
Ow. No gun. Jeez, guys. How many times I gotta say it? Maybe a fair fight for you is not a fair fight for me. Nice. Don't know what's more difficult, combat challenges in this game or the ones in Night. I guess I'll find out in the long run. I'm definitely willing to bet though that this game has the harder combat challenges, just because of the years that we had to perfect like AI for enemy combat. I think with those, the better the enemy AI, the more forgiving it is on your counters and dodges and shit. Because if I remember correctly, I could just dodge everybody. Like it felt like playing Nightwing specifically in Night. Alright, where are we headed? Out this door? Out the front door. Nope, that's not the front door. What was that little jog? Come on now. All they had to do was run up and press the button. It would have stopped it. Be cool to have like a really awkward elevator ride though. Oh no.
I don't want to hurt you, but you need to stay out of my way.
Never.
Listen, I'm on your side.
My side? My side works within the law.
What the fuck did Killer Croc do to Scarecrow for him to be that deranged in Night?
We've earned Gotham's respect.
Which one?
True, I wouldn't believe you.
Gordon, clear the line of fire!
Hold your fire. If he moves,
Which
take him
one?
down.
You've got no
Killer Croc pissed off Scarecrow, and then was he have something to do with the experimentation? Made a mistake, boys. So focused on your guns, you're not gonna do the takedowns, huh? Ooh, right against the locker. Oh, that's murder, dude. That is genuine murder. You know how fucking hard that would hurt? I would know because I bumped my head on one of those recently. Like, genuinely recently. Scarecrow's always yapping about Croc ripped his face off, and that's why he's mad at Batman. Huh. How did I not catch that shit? I think that's more than justified. Losing your face is definitely justified. No, knowing that makes total sense. I'd be pissed if a dude took. Yeah, I think that answers the question.
It's Barbara.
How did you get into my comms?
Hacking into your comms, but I need a favor. Some evidence crates have gone missing. Army grade stuff, and no one here is doing anything about it.
Huh.
So I'm sending you their GPS location information. Use your weapon disruptor.
I don't know, man. If I lost my face, it'd be an improvement. That you think, but like, the times I've seen Scarecrow without a, I don't think you see Arkham Scarecrow without a face. But dog, I don't think anybody. I wouldn't wish facelessness on anybody. That's how you end up being a villain. That's why they're a villain, dog. I said it earlier with Penguin. The only reason he's a villain is because he looks like that. Telling you right now, if Penguin was walking around like looking like a debonair rich man who was 6 feet tall, dog would not be that angry. He's arguably the ugliest of the rogues gallery too, which is funny because half of them wear masks. But if we're just talking pure human ugly, Penguin's #1 there, I think, out of everybody. Everybody else has an excuse. Maybe it is just Origins Penguin, because I think Night or City Penguin doesn't look terrible. Where the fuck am I going right now? Oh, I'm supposed to keep going this way. I keep making that mistake where I think it's the building that I'm trying to enter. Does this have footsteps? It does! Look at the snow mechanics! Ooh. Made a whole circle just by dodging. I don't know why I didn't check that until just now. What the fuck are we doing? Alright, back around. Can you answer this? Where am I supposed to be? I'm going the longest possible way around ever. This building is blocking me from getting there. I want to see if I can get this next mission done in the next 10 minutes. We should be able to pull it off. There we go. Yeah, there's a reason he upgraded that grappling hook like 100% over the course of the next few years, because he was tired of walking on the rooftops. Alfred, you don't understand. It doesn't look cool. Am I being dense on purpose? Is there a reason I'm not supposed to? Oh no, I'm here. I'm here where I'm supposed to be. I'm right here. So am I supposed to go down by the entrance?
We got a code 4. I'm moving in.
There's definitely... Okay, that looks like the way I'm supposed to be going. Alright, I wasn't gonna let you off. I don't like that it doesn't... It doesn't let me do the ground takedown when I want to, and then when I don't want to, it'll be all over that shit.
We can work this out.
That's so stupid, but so funny. Alfred, you don't get it. If the hook isn't pitch black, it ruins the effect. No, you're quite right. Alfred, listen, if it doesn't launch me like a rocket, then I just look like Spider-Man. Alright, am I in the right spot? Alright, we want to go this way. I swear, whatever I'm doing right now, I get lost like once every fucking stream. There we go. How did you see me? Oh. Come on. Yeah, I thought it wouldn't be that easy, but like, it's still obnoxious. This is, what the fuck? They got a vault here? How did I go all the way over here? Access the sewers beneath GCPD. What the fuck are we doing right now? Alfred, I have no armor plating. The Deathstroke will look cooler than me. The main inspiration for all the extra armor plating was that he saw that it was possible to do it and still be as mobile, and he was like, all right, that's the only thing stopping me from wearing full suit of knight's armor. Deathstroke showed him you could have functional and fashionable. Where the hell's this damn sewer entrance? Oh, you know what? It's gonna be around the corner here, huh? Alright, I already went this way. And there's the sewer hole. I don't know how I missed that. That's so annoying. Alright, we're here. That doesn't seem good. That definitely seems like a problem. Uplink the National Criminal Database to the back computer. Then why the hell am I down here? Alright.
These are Black Mask's men.
Oh shit, the martial artists they were talking about. Okay. This will be exactly where we'll finish things off. We're gonna give it a try, figure out what this guy's like without any counters or help. And then,
Could be worse. At least he sent an expert martial artist to protect us down here.
That sounds so stupid. At least he hired a professional martial artist. Like, I know it's a sensible thought process. It's just really funny to think. Thank God we hired a professional martial artist to be a criminal for the day.
Come on.
But the way Batman throws these guys up in the air in this game, and you'd think, what was that? Whoa. I definitely dodged those, by the way. Oh, these guys don't seem that bad at all. What the hell? They're just rapid taps. Yeah, that came naturally. I was so worried about them after you said after you said that at the beginning of the stream that they were the hardest ones. That was natural. That felt normal. If anything, the knives were the one that felt the least natural compared to what I was used to. Alright. Let's go upload this data and then we'll jump over to our next game for the last hour of stream. Like I said before, I would do multiverses, but that shit just does terribly views-wise. People don't want to see that right now. Not till Ranked is out. What is... Well, oh, okay, cool. We working our way up? Gotham City sewers, ladies and gentlemen. That guy might be dead. I just pulled him into the sewer treatment plant. Or is this not where the treatment is? This is just a sewer drain, like an insane sewer drain area. This whole place is rigged to explode. Now, how am I gonna get in there? Or do I not get in there? Is that the point? No, we're working our way up still. Nice. The game was like, how the fuck did you get past that? That's not supposed to happen. Stop the water flow. I'm so glad I saw that. I would have dropped it right down. Ain't no way these motherfuckers aren't dead with the way he's throwing them. Dude, genuinely, this young Batman, this is my first time seeing this shit. He is putting people in the hospital. That, like the lefty guy they were talking about earlier, I totally believe it now. I totally believe that Batman did just remove that guy's arm. Oh, you're joking. You're gonna make me go all the way back around, aren't you? Oh, man. My impatience is gonna get me killed. By Steam, of all things. He was also much more agile. There had to be some sort of injury Arkham Batman sustained between Origins and Asylum that just made him move a little bit less, like, just made him a little bit less, like, agile. If I fall again, we're done. If I fall again, we're done. We're at the mark. We're at the mark. I don't need to move more than an inch forward, but I need to find a decent stopping point here. So hopefully we'll get another cutscene in just a second here. Gotcha. Can I just pull him through the thing? No. Poor guy. What the? Alright. Everything is rigged to explode in here. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm gonna assume that at some point between Origins and Asylum that Bane broke his back or something. That would make sense. That would make the most sense. Especially since, like, they don't really give Bane much time to shine unless he gets time to shine in this game. But yeah, like, the way he moves at this age is so different. He's much more conservative with his movement as an adult, or like an old adult. Origins Batman's like mid-20s, right? Why am I opening these? Oh. Bombing cop shops.
I'm under the GCPD. Why are Black Mask's men planting explosives here?
What do you think?
Cops have always been on his payroll.
That's what he just said.
Here we go.
All right. Nice. See, it feels like nothing now that I know what I'm doing. All right. No knife guys to worry about either. We got this. Back up. League of Assassins did all the training that we needed for this shit. Any martial artist is a no against me. Yep. What martial arts did you learn that Batman didn't learn already? Nice. Woo! Let me wail on your buddy for a second, please. That one was aggressive. Woo! He jumped off the wall. Like, dude, I've been trying to knock this guy out first the entire time. All you guys did was get in the way. Alright, they're just gonna detonate under the GCPD. Alright, detonate it then. Oh, you know, legit. Set the timers. And wake up Tiny, who's probably a really big man.
You ain't going nowhere.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be pretty.
Decent set of people to deal with. He's got a gun. I don't want to deal with that. Ooh. These are just big criminals. He's not even using venom. He's just a big guy. Ow.
Watch me.
You know venom in his system or anything. Oh, right. Stun him. My screen's slowly flickering a little bit, but I'm not going to let that stop me.
Barely a handful.
Damn. The way he grabs you is just okay. There's only 2 of them left, and all of their dodges are insane. All right, here we go. Good night, big guy. There we go. And last. Woo! Jeez. Origins Bane is pretty interesting. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm glad that they give him some time then.
Alfred, confirm we now have access to the National Criminal Database.
Connection confirmed. You can now perform.
I thought his gauntlet was smoking. I think it's all those cigarettes in the ashtray.
This photo is from the day of the murder.
Falcone.
It's a perfect match. The DNA tells more of the story.
Giovanni
There's something the
Lucchese.
police overlooked. Roman Sionis owns the Gotham Merchants Bank.
Hmm.
And he installed biometric security only he could access.
Gotcha. So Roman Sionis, outside of his Black Mass persona, is just a really rich-looking
I have
dude.
enough information to solve the Lacey Towers case.
What the hell just happened? Okay, I pressed circle. Did I skip something? Really hope I didn't.
By now, Gotham PD thinks
No,
Roman
we're good.
Sionis is dead. The casualty of a turf war. Murdered by the Penguin.
Did they film this early? Like, because the voice sounds a little different.
But I know better.
Was this a trailer? Like it was originally for a trailer? Or was gonna be used for a trailer?
Someone spooked Sionis.
Sionis is not a bad-looking man. No, man, that's exactly what that's what I was thinking.
Which was anything but safe.
That's why he's also got the coolest mask.
Sionis showed up later.
Because he doesn't need it.
Ready for trouble. And found it.
The Joker. Oh, no, that is him? Oh, he was dead. Okay, no. He sent somebody in to do his dirty work.
He's always been paranoid.
Yep.
That's why he's lasted this long. He'd sent in a decoy. Giving himself the element of surprise.
That makes sense.
But it wasn't enough. There was a fight. Sionis lost. The killer didn't hesitate to use the decoy, but he wanted Roman alive to access the cash stored at the Gotham Merchants Bank. With Sionis under control,
Beaten by Joker. Like, no, yeah, you're... And that explains it. Yeah, the Molotov cocktail and the
fire that killed Sionis's girlfriend.
and then the shot through the heart there is just... And with his own gun, yeah.
What kind of a monster?
And by his own hands, yep.
He loves.
That's his MO. That's why I didn't clock it at all.
He's the shadow I've been chasing. And now I know where he's going next.
Interesting. So this is our first time meeting with Joker in Arkhamverse. This is cool. Then I guess that's where we're going next. All right. Ooh. Well, that is the next bit of Batman Arkham Origins. My screen's flickering like crazy all of a sudden. There we go. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, cool. So we finally made up for missing out on that bullshit there. Deathstroke cinematic trailer for this game is an actual masterpiece. I'll have to pull this shit up. I think I missed all the marketing for these games. Like I said before, I jumped into City first. City was my first ever touch with the Arkham games, so that's why we went back and tried Asylum and Origins. After we finished Suicide Squad, we had to. And I wanted to push something in the way before we did Gotham Knights, because I wanted some old games back. I wanted to feel some of the ones we knew for a fact were good. But anyways, without further ado, anybody who's watching this on the main channel, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Anybody who's on the stream, we're going to be moving on to our next game for the next hour of the stream. So hang in there for just a second. I'm going to go ahead and get myself refreshed. I recommend you do the exact same. Get yourself a drink, use the bathroom, whatever you got to do. I'm going to go ahead and grab myself another drink. That's just about it. And we'll be jumping into... What are we doing for the second half of the stream? I know I said Dragon Ball FighterZ at the beginning. Do we want to stick with that, or alternatively we can go ahead and do we can do some Rainbow. We can run some Rainbow for the last hour, whichever we prefer. Either way, we'll go ahead and make a decision towards like the end of me coming back. I'll take a look, see what's going on. me just a second. See you guys in a sec. Oh, and I didn't say it during the game. Cyclone is 483. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Nice to have you here. See you guys in just a sec. I wasn't gonna forget that. There's 2 streams in a row now where I've done that. I've forgotten to fix something right before stream starts. I also haven't changed the stream information. I was in such a rush to hop back and see you guys. You know, that's all it was. No, we're gonna be doing some attrition for the rest of the stream. So Rainbow. Let's see. Batman and Hub Stomping real quick. Perfect. It's been added to the title. So the thing with stream titles, right, is that after fucking, what is it, 8 years of doing the stream titles, I've realized that you kind of want to keep all of this shit in the, are we not back on my screen yet? You want to keep all of the shit in the, I'm gonna keep all this shit in the center, like all the important stuff in the center. And these emojis do more than I thought. Okay, cool. We're gonna go ahead and load up some Rainbow, do some attritions here, try to lock ourselves out of some operators, see what we've got. As I was saying before, let me double check, see if there's any information we missed. I don't want to get into the habit. I want to get out of the habit of us doing the streams and then getting off stream to find out that something happened during stream. So I'm gonna make sure I check this shit. No, it's still people talking about the classic collections, which is crazy because you'd think if they just watched the fucking Nintendo Direct, you would know about that already. Let's see. What do we got? Give me something. You know what? Fuck it. We'll go to the people. I didn't even need to follow. I have a huge, like, curated list of information that comes in, and none of this is useful. Black Myth Wukong is delayed on Xbox for optimizations. I mean, what more could you expect? You know, that's about it, right? Paradox is about to release a new game, Age of Wonders 4. You got that. That's great. I've been you know what? That is something to bring up. Like I said earlier this stream, I have about 15 games at a time I rotate through, one of every genre. My library looks like the fucking Infinity Gauntlet, but I run one of every genre at a time. First person shooter, right now we're doing Rainbow. Third person shooter / battle royale, right now we're doing Fortnite. RTS, right now I'm doing StarCraft and Beyond All Reason. RPG, we're doing, let's see, Kingdom Hearts, Cyberpunk, Elden Ring, and Skyrim VR. Other VR games, we got Veil, all those. Shit, what else? Let me disconnect my controller. Oh, cool, I can see my screen so I can look. MMO, we've got Final Fantasy 14. We've also got the non-Steam games of Pokemon, Poco MMO. What else? Let me just look at my last played. I'll just read back the last played games within the last week. What are the last played games in the last week? Starting at the beginning of this week, that's Veil, Beat Saber, those are both VR. Multiverses, Balatro, Arkham Origins, obviously. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, because I'm playing that on my Steam Deck right now. Dave the Diver. I'm trying to stick to different genres. I'm only counting different genres. Street Fighter 6. So I won't count Fighters, but Fighters is next to it. Stellaris, which is a 4X game. Warframe, which is technically an MMO. I'll count that as an MMO. And I haven't counted an MMO yet. But Final Fantasy 14 takes that slot. Then we're talking about Vermintide 2. I don't know what genre you want to call that. Hack and slash, probably. Then we've got Helldivers and Deep Rock Galactic. Kingdom Hearts, which is the RPG. Elden Ring, which is the RPG. And then our shooter, which is Rainbow Six. So that's at minimum 10 games at a time. Not even counting the ones that I haven't even noticed yet. Like I don't even think I talked about the ones that are like emulated games and shit like that too. But anyways, the point of all that was to say that what the fuck was the point of all that? Oh, the point of all that was to say that it gets to the point where my problem is I'll say that there's nothing good coming out. But I think it's because people will go, there's nothing good coming out, and jump from genre to genre instead of just being in all the genres and then being burnt out of everything. So I think that's an on me thing. New Marvel vs. Capcom collection looks so good. That's what I was saying. I'm so happy that there's a modern way for some of the, especially kids, to get access to these games that were exclusively arcade games. As a kid, I remember playing Marvel vs. Capcom. I think it was 3 in the arcade. Like it was like the arcade in the laser tag place we used to frequent. That was like the only arcade Fighter game outside of Street Fighter 6 that I not Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 2 that I played religiously. So I'm happy to see that they're accessible. The only thing is, right, I would like for some of the collections to bleed over to Steam, because as much I have my Switch, but I haven't turned this thing on in like there's dust on the fucking screen. I haven't turned this thing on since before I moved. The Steam Deck covered all those bases. Remember beating everyone's ass at Marvel vs. Capcom 2 at an arcade? Dude, I miss that shit so much. I miss that so much. There's 2 arcades in town where I live now, and they're all on the opposite side of town. So it's like there's no point in even pushing for that. Unless you go to the bar. There's the barcade here. But that's also not like super worth it because it's super far from where I'm at. So you have to, no matter where you live in like the Vegas bubble, in the Vegas, so you live in the outer ring, and then the Strip is that inner circle where everything's at. So you kind of just have to come in no matter what. It's like a 15 to 20 minute drive for everybody who lives in this city. So that's the best way I describe it. It's an outer and inner ring. And no matter where you're coming from on the outer ring, you're always driving 20 minutes to get to all that shit like that. That's so annoying. But, you know, I can't be too mad. I'm happy that people get the option. And I've been seeing more and more cool like board game cafes and stuff open up again. I think we're seeing the rise of the we're seeing the rise and comeback of like the third space in terms of like nerd third spaces, especially now that nerds are given some respect, which is interesting. I feel like I did, if I had known that, I would have gone about life completely different. Sorry, I didn't even realize is the screen not set to fucking rainbow? Is the screen not set to rainbow, or am I tripping? Hold on. Okay, no, it's set to the right game. I think it was just the way I was reading the playback, it was super behind. Okay. So I didn't take the time to pick or anything. I loaded in the same time you guys did. So it gave me 0 because that was the last person we picked, which is fine. I'm happy to have somebody we've made. But fuck, man, I want so badly to be able to just... I would love to just walk to an arcade. That shit would be so awesome. There's a couple of like buildings nearby, or like property spaces that aren't leased for anything yet, that I could imagine being so cool if you just took the time to do it. But it's like there's the barrier to entry for an arcade is about like 8 to 10 grand if you're starting with like 4 machines. That's just for infrastructure. Shit's insane. Not to mention if you want like the special cabinets, like the old there's an old machine where you hold the joysticks, put your head in like the goggles, and it's like firing from a tank. That thing is expensive. They have that at the barcade, and I'm surprised that they even pay for that thing's upkeep. What do you main in R6 for real? Right now, Jackal is on attack, and Zero is like the secondary on attack, and I'm trying to find a third. On defense, it's Mozzie, and then Aruni's a great second. And then I have Capkin as a rotational third. But I'm trying to find somebody to replace that. I started over completely from scratch, learning how to play on a mouse and keyboard. Alright, hold on. Learned how to play mouse and keyboard from the beginning this January. Alright, fuck you. Rainbow on mouse and keyboard is a different experience. I'm just, alright, it's fine. I'm gonna find myself some room, give myself that time to warm up real quick. I'm not a big fan of, what we got going on. Let's see. Person named Zero and Doc, and Deimos and Jaeger for secondary. See, Deimos seems like somebody I would have so much fun playing, but I have this thing where all the modern, newest operators I won't touch because I know 9 times out of 10, even if I learned them to their best, someone else is going to take them. Someone else is going to take them and be mad at you if you perform worse than them that specific round. And I think that's just, again, ranked PTSD bleeding over. Which is funny because I haven't touched ranked since console. That's the other thing that's holding me back on Rainbow Six PC. This game is great in terms of just playing it to play it, and you know, get your fingers warm, and you know, as far as first-person shooters go, it's pretty fun and tactical. But compared to where it was in 2016, compared to where it was in 2018, I think that's when I did like the old Rainbow streams on console. It's just a different beast, completely different beast. People care way more now, which is crazy. I don't know. I think right now the only ranked systems I'm really staying involved in is Dota 2 because it has a solo queue feature, which is great. That makes a whole difference. If they added that to a bunch of other games, it'd be great. I might even consider going back to Overwatch if they added that shit. That's the only thing stopping me. Maybe even Valorant too. But and then the other one I'm using is What the fuck was I just... Hold on, sorry. I'm focused on trying to find places to put this down. That would be smart and not... Nobody's gonna... Okay, you know what? If someone comes through that... I was about to say, if someone comes through that drone hole... I was about to finish the sentence. Yeah, if someone comes through that drone hole, I'll eat a fucking shirt on camera or some shit. Because they never go that way. I don't know why I put one there. It's everything Overwatch 2. Marvel Rivals legit looks so good. It's everything Overwatch 2 should have been. Dude, I hope so badly that that's the case. The only thing that I will give it like the beating up for is that shit. They're purposely downgrading the graphics so you can be on Switch or mobile with it. And I understand why you do that. It's really frustrating that that's the case. I think putting him here would be the smart move. I know he's like right where you can see him actually. I want him right here. There we go. But man, I'm telling you, dude, I would love it. I've asked everybody else, like, I've asked majority of the other people I've talked to on the Overwatch team since how they feel about Marvel Rivals. I haven't heard anybody say anything positive, which is funny, but that could just be like, me. All right, let's go. Now he's speaking. Damn it. Yeah, one or the other. Good on you. Where's everybody at? No, dude, I have such a love-hate relationship. I would love to come back. I would love to go back to just playing Overwatch in general. But after it's like it's such a terrible fall from grace to have experienced. As a professional Ghostwriter player, that they add him to the game, I'll instantly spend money on it. I have a feeling Ghostwriter's in the main roster. Is he not? Is he not in the original roster? If he isn't, he's definitely in the works. There's whoever it is on fucking on the team that's in charge of like Marvel licensing and Marvel games love the fuck. If Marvel Midnight Suns is anything to go off of, they love like a very specific set of heroes. They still love pushing Wolverine and they love Ghost Rider.
Friendly, destroy the diffuser. Mission successful.
I just realized Deimos' mask light up on his wall. But yeah, I'm gonna play the shit out of it. It's gonna become one of my replacement games for as far as like actively playing in my free time as well as on stream. It will definitely take the Wednesday slot. I'm so excited, dude. I've been wanting a game like Overwatch, but not Overwatch 2 forever. I think the big misconception I bring up a lot is people think I'm upset that Overwatch 2 was the thing that booted me off of my team back then. And it's less of that and more of Overwatch 2 made the game not fun. That makes sense. As a main, when I was maining tank, right, it did suck that they had one less slot, and there were so many people who wanted to play tank that they couldn't really rotate everybody. I was offered to come on as a media consultant, so I have no ill will towards those people at all. Like, I bring it up because I loved the time and the experience it was. It was a great time. I loved doing it, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat with the exact same people and the exact same management. No problem at all. But I have to preface that to say that like Overwatch 2 is one of the worst games I've ever had the displeasure of playing in terms of what the product could have been, or in this case was, before being what it is now. So I would love to have Marvel Rivals replace that so much. I would love to have Marvel Rivals replace that. So I've always favored Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Ghost Rider, specifically how his Pen and Stare was. The 3 is where the Pen and Stare ultimate is, right? That's the finisher. Or at least does the most damage, his ultra. I will never, to this day, understand why people like this operator so much. What is special about Warden? Are people throwing smoke that often?
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Man, that's the thing, right? With superheroes this strong, how are you going to make an ultimate feel that cool? You know, I guess with Ghost Rider, what are you gonna spin your chains of fire in a circle around you and do like a tornado type thing? Because that's seeming like what they're going for. And I'm not one of those people who hates on them for taking stuff from from Overwatch and stuff like that. But like a lot of the abilities have been improved on and taken from the inspiration of Overwatch. I'm so cool about that because as long as they make them work, I have no issue at all. But how are you gonna make some of these characters as fun as they deserve to be? This is not where the site is. There's no reason to throw that there. I'm getting trigger happy because I'm not even thinking about the game. If it was a Wednesday stream, it'd be a different story. I'd be focused entirely on taking them down.
Be advised, your drone has located a bomb.
All right, they're below us. Where's the hatch? Come on, dog. I got you, Dokubu. Move. I'm watching. Where the fuck is the staircase on? Oh, there it is. Cool. I tell you, man, I gotta learn some of these maps that are in the ranked rotation that I don't know yet. Actually, these ones might not be because it's arcade. Did I just walk in a circle? Bro, my brain is broken, dog. There it is. They weren't even mad that I was running around up here. They're like, yeah, I know. I can't find the stairs either, man. Where the... Oh.
Autobus are deployed. Boogies a go!
Alright, here we go. Alright, well there's a table in the way. They have a lot of peek holes.
15 seconds. 1 op 4 remaining.
Ah, damn. And it was Warden! Oh, that's why! That's why they use it! Because they know you're gonna flashbang at the end when it's a one-on-one. I should just went for the kill. There's no need there. Yeah, Penistary, crazy damage done correctly at crazy range. One shots Phoenix, if I remember correctly. See, that shit's so cool. I want so badly for them to do, like, there's ultimates that do all kinds of things, but the ultimates I've never seen an ultimate that allows you to grab an enemy, right? To hold on to that enemy, however you see fit, whatever the actual ability is, and have the ability for you to release said teammate if they're being grabbed by that ult. That would be the perfect thing to set up for the penance stare if you wanted to make it work. Just have it be a grab that if like 7 seconds goes by with him staring into your soul, you're dead. That'd be so nice. I haven't played Doc in forever. I don't even have shit. I don't even have stuff on his. I don't even have stuff on his weapons. That's crazy. But this is why I like attrition. It's such a cool idea, just making me narrow it down to whoever I have to pick. Let me look back in there. Was Thunderbird an option? Oh, but this is on defense, so I can't change. Thunderbird probably would have been a smarter option there. Because I know I'm not going to be around any of these guys. There's no chance. I do want a camera somewhere. No camera here? That's how I find out I'm in the brightest fucking outfit imaginable. I love how all the legendary and epic skins are just like the opposite of camouflage. It's like the death of any live service game. It can be the most tactical, serious shit ever, and you'll end up with something to make the pockets hurt. Alright.
Located a bomb. Be ready for hostile
I
action.
kinda like it right here. I alt-tabbed on accident. I'm just trying to check the scoreboard. We've got Clash watching that way. So there's no... Actually, I can hang out here just in case.
My magnets will protect us. We are protected.
Yeah, there's a real good chance nobody's coming in that direction. What are you doing facing that way?
Reloading! Cover me!
Alright. Being right in their sight is a terrible idea, but they're probably just gonna push like an idiot. Alright, Clash will be the first thing they look at. Yep.
Magnets set! Reloading! Cover me!
Oh boy. Ow. Bro, he's just pumping these rooms full.
One op 4 remaining.
Is it just Fuse left?
Laser gate online.
No way he's gonna be up here. Oh, he's in the room. Dude was just in the room already. On your right, on your right, on your right, man. Oh, guys, I don't think this is gonna work. Just play for time, man. Oh no.
10 seconds to go.
No! Why? Don't pick him up!
5 seconds remaining.
Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Everything's okay. That was terrifying. There's a Doc Helmet Rex to Rorschach from Watchmen. Fun fact. That's actually sick. Dude, I haven't looked at any of the skins because I don't want to pay any money for this game. This is like one of the few games where I refuse to throw money on It's Ubisoft games. I refuse to throw money on Ubisoft games. I bought the XDefiant Battle Pass day one because I wanted to give it a chance. And I was so excited to hope that maybe they could pull themselves out of the gutter with that one. It's just not been what I've wanted, unfortunately. But again, that could be me. There are so few options left. Okay. I have a loadout for Finka. That's why I would probably pick her. That's just the one that makes sense. It's cool that I always have a character that I understand the mechanics of, at least, whenever they break it down. The moment that the Rick and Morty skins were added, which I guess to be fair, I wasn't aware until I showed up back to at the start of this year to start playing Rainbow again. I was just happy it got popular again and decided to... It was the perfect time to get back into it. And with the main goal of eventually doing ranked on PC, it was great. But did not come to fruition. Damn. If I had just gotten that scan, I would have ran out to the little fence there. Oh, well, no. All that for nothing. I'm cool, though. I'm not worried. We'll probably get another, like, 2-3 matches in. I'm really liking this map when I get to just take a second to appreciate what it is.
10 seconds.
Like, it's got some pretty cool decoration decisions.
5 seconds to go.
That was how I was last Monday coming off of the Elden Ring stream. I was like, you know what? Sometimes I forget that the lore in this game is just really good. Watchmen is easily one of the best books I've ever read. Would recommend. The series, the comic book series, or do they have a literature series that I'm not aware of? But like the general concept of Watchmen, I'm a big fan of. I think the boys took that concept and made it a little bit like on the nose, but it's like they read it on paper and then they were like, they executed it poorly. Payback for the drone.
Here comes the adrenal surge.
Of course that was our teammate. Why was I thinking anybody else would be shooting through that window? Access to Defender cameras, huh?
Incoming adrenaline boost.
Someone coming to the stairs?
You must recover the diffuser.
Never mind, it's just a teammate.
Adrenaline surge incoming.
Ooh, gotcha. And your stupid drone, too.
Reloading.
There we go. I'm just mildly locking in right now.
now secure.
Ah, that's fine.
Op 4 last operator standing.
It's just him. He's killed all of us.
Friendly last operator standing.
He shouldn't. He should be playing for time. He's going to your left.
15 seconds.
You have to push him.
10 seconds left.
Aw, hey, there was, you know what? It was a good effort. It was a good effort. We put up a good fight. Yeah, the graphic novel, and there's 2 new part animated Watchmen movie event coming out that got me back to it. Interesting. Okay, cool. There's so much shit I have to check out, man. It feels so weird going from being like on top of all the superhero media for like several years straight, and then just, it felt like I left town, and then suddenly I was behind on everything. I think there's just more to keep up with. I don't think it's like missed. I don't think it's lost out. There's just more to keep up with, which I'm all happy for. I was talking with my girl's family the other day at we were hanging out for, what was it, Father's Day, and I was saying everybody gets burnt out of superhero movies and shit, and they're like, oh, we don't need to make more of them. We don't need to make more superhero movies, TV show content, games, whatever. People don't look at fucking football and go, oh, this is too boring. They need to add another fucking ball. There's so many things you can still do with the rules, universe, and stuff you've set. What the fuck? You know, it's the same with people don't get tired of baseball. How does that, you know? Shit don't make no sense. Rorschach voice for the new movie is cool, but no one can beat Jackie Earl Haley. Was that the voice done in the movie? The movie? I feel like I remember. Yeah, was that the voice in the movie, or was that did Rorschach even have a fucking voice in the movie? I watched that movie once. Around the time I was watching like old like Batman and Robin with Clooney and all that. But all the old DC stuff, all pre DC getting serious stuff was really fucking good. Even the stuff that didn't take itself seriously. Like, I love Batman and Robin in 1997. That one was great. Jackie Earle Haley played him in the live-action movie. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. They have some, like, again, that era of before DC got serious, like serious in terms of, like, making movies and shit, and, like, extended universe stuff. They had some of the hardest shit that they were working with. That Spawn was another thing that they had, was fucking amazing. So, yeah, early to mid 2000s Spawn. Was that early mid 2000s, or was that late 90s? Either way, oh, it was fucking amazing. And I think modern Spawn is still cool too, but they only do so much with him. Was the most recent thing the one with Keith David voicing him? No matter what, it was really good. Spawn animated series, still a masterpiece. Yeah, exactly. That one's so fucking good. Anything that they did before, I want to say before, is it Batman v Superman? Is Batman v Superman was the turning point, huh? Well, I guess Man of Steel came out before that, but I think people liked Man of Steel. It took me forever to come around to Superman at the time. Keith David is GOAT for real. He's great. I loved the his work in like the latest Destiny expansion. Just from the bits I've seen, he did such a good job filling a role. But he's also like the perfect voice to go to when you want that commanding presence, all the way from Halo all the way to now. Even though the most often I see him now is like watching Community, going back and watching Community again, or seeing him in Rick and Morty. But he's still got some of the most amazing voice roles out there, and I think it's because he just simply likes doing them. I think there's some people who just don't like doing that same shit, or where it's just your voice. I'd be milking that shit for all it's worth.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
I got told I had a radio voice like once or twice, and that hasn't left my head. They're not downstairs, they're upstairs. Yep. Oh, I really thought I got under his legs. Nice, good scan. There's a hole right there, you can escape. You can tell that Keith David actually enjoys being typecast. Yeah, exactly. And he's not like, he seems super nice about all his roles too. He's one of those people who appreciates every individual role of his that you enjoy. It's not like some of them were just a paycheck. Like, you know, if you're a fan of him for like, If you're a fan of him for Halo, he probably loves you. But if you're like, there are some people who would look at like maybe Rick and Morty. Oh wow! Damn! You should have killed me, but like, damn. Who look at like, they would look at that role and just be like, you know, it's just a paycheck. But no, I think he loves those roles even more. He loves how he gets to have fun. Okay, all right. He was just gonna sit in that window until I came back out of that corner. This guy's AFK. Good for you, buddy. You get that one. You deserved it. I'll have to snipe Deimos in one of these matches next time. See what he's like. Again, his pistol seems so, like, useful. And, like, just a fun way to play the game. What is happening right now? Is that the same guy who killed me? Is he only shooting when he's in the doorway? What in the name of aimbot was this man using? No, I'm just trying to see. It's not that I'm convinced he was aiming at us, but like... it felt too specific. It felt like he was limiting himself to not get banned because he would shoot me with like one at a time. Him and Nolan North. The Nolan North is such a good voice actor, it's crazy. Yeah. But I think Nolan North has the benefit of being given like the best spread of roles in like a rapid succession. Like once you got Uncharted, I think it was basically a go from there. Nolan North was Nathan Drake in Uncharted, right? Or am I missing, confusing him with another person? I'll always ask for clarification, even though I'm pretty sure 99% of the time I'm right about these things, because I wouldn't say them out loud if I wasn't. Yeah, this Rook is bothering me, but it doesn't look like he's cheating. It just looks like he's really good at game sense. Nolan North's Deadpool voice is God-given. I want him to do a voiceover of the movies. I have vague memories of the Xbox Deadpool game, but I remember thinking that that was just kind of what he sounded like. So I don't know if they used him again in like Death Battle and shit, but it kind of seemed like that was the voice that everybody tried to mimic from then on. Was he also the one in Ultimate Spider-Man? Who voiced him in Ultimate Spider-Man? I took Mozzie before I snagged it. I'm gonna grab Cap this round. I just want to see what it's like. Spaz 12 and an SMG. Still play the Xbox Deadpool game sometimes. I hear a lot of people do love it. Like it's got that Batman Arkham level of fame, which I think is deserved. From the little bits and pieces I remember of it, it was really funny for like the first hour and a half at least that I remember. The fourth wall breaking was very new to me at the time. I liked it. I wish that we'd get back to more simple superhero games. I know they have to be huge now, like Insomniac's one, which I love, and I'm glad that they're doing that because no company could do it better. But I do miss like the old like super simple what you call it, like
Time to redecorate.
like Superhero Squad, when that was a thing and they were getting a game, right? Shit like that. But like stuff that just let them pick individual characters and hone in on what they were like.
A bomb location has been compromised. Down to 10 seconds.
Here we go.
5 seconds left.
Want to see if this is as fun as it seems. High Moon Studio made such good IP games with things like Transformers and Deadpool. Which ones did they make? Did they make Devastation? If they made Devastation, then I 100% agree with you already.
Laying out the welcome map.
That's not great. Where the hell was that noise? the hell did they drone from? I was really hoping to bump into somebody.
One op 4 remaining.
She's out there. She's out front. Gotta be. Yep. Why didn't I think that maybe, you know, she'd be pushing for the point, considering she has no choice? Ah, it was still fun. I think it's interesting, though. They made War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. Let me make sure... Did I play those ones? Devastation was definitely the one I loved the most. War for Cybertron, I think I did play. I think I had the DS version, though. Did it? Oh, it was on the Xbox 360 and all that? So those versions were probably way better. Yeah, no, I played the movie tie-in ones, and then I played War for Cybertron on the DS. But, no, Devastation was the one that I thought was was fucking amazing. But I will agree that it's very few companies want to tackle Cybertron as a location. So I think that's really cool.
All friendlies were eliminated.
And I think they did a good job. I didn't think too much about the world building, but they did a great job with like the bits that they locked me into. It felt like it felt alien, but home at the same time. It sounds like I'm talking out of my ass, but I'm trying to remember like what that DS game really entailed. I just remember really liking flying around the different missions of Starscream and shit. Was it Starscream or was it Soundwave? Somebody. I don't know. I have like a really weird like patchwork love of Transformers. Like I watched the old TV shows as a kid. I loved Transformers. Come on, is it just Transformers Cybertron? No, where the cyber keys were involved, that one. And then I took a long break till the Michael Bay movies happened. And I loved the 3 and only 3 that ever came out. The 3 Michael Bay movies that released, the Transformers movies. Then they made the Ninja Turtles ones. Just the 3 Michael Bay movies, the only 3 that he ever made in that franchise. Loved those. And then there was a huge break. And they've just been kind of like. They've been making shows here and there, I think, but I never watched like Prime or anything like that. So I think and these latest movie attempts, like I watched Bumblebee, and I think Transformers 1 is one I'm definitely gonna go check out, because I think this might be a good chance to bring it back. Just like with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all you have to do is make it popular with kids again, and you'll start to get so many really good stories. And it's a shame that has to be the case, but I think that we'll get some really good shit, because we've got, like, I know we're getting that right, like the last Ronin game and all that, which is just any popular story on any franchise is going to get scooped up pretty quickly. But it's nice to see that they're going to start bringing back. We're going to run through that whole thing again, where we go back to the beginning, and we're going to get to see them really like really hone in on early Transformers. I feel like we're so focused on late, already here Michael Bay movie Transformers now. I'm so tired of that shit. They should have stopped what they were doing years ago. I know Transformers 2 is one of my favorite movies of all time, so that's like, if not my favorite. It's between that and Rush Hour 2. I don't have anything to throw at him. I'm just gonna have to... Damn it. He's gonna peek again, huh? He's stupid. What a reckless way to go about it. Well, I'll be back in a few. No worries. I'm here for like another, like I guess the rest of this game. So, and then we'll be closing things down. So, take your time, but yeah, don't feel don't like. What's the word? I am not going to be mad if you're just chilling for the rest of the night. You know. I'm more than happy to just be chopping it up with you. I love bouncing around shit. Like I would never be bringing up shit like Transformers without somebody else bringing it up first. Especially with no current news. There we go. He's behind me. No, he's not. Ah.
Down to one friendly.
That would have been great. I would have taken one more. That's fine. We're on our way back up. It's weird because like there are people like it's funny because like as an adult now, I'm starting to realize that when it comes to like every fandom, it's just like there's always people who know more than I do, which is I know that for a fact. I've never been arrogant about my knowledge on certain bases, but I'm finding people who I found like are big fans of things that I didn't know they were big fans of. Like my best buddy Jorge, also the mod on the stream here, who's probably hanging around. I did not know he was a Transformers fan, and I had been friends with him for like 4 or 5 years before that. Did not know that. It took one conversation. That's the funny part. I love that shit because it's like realistically, if you think about it, there's so many franchises that like you think don't get love, and like the person right next to you could probably love the shit out of it. Get like a Kingdom Hearts tattoo, and you will not believe the amount of people who walk around and tell you they like that tattoo. And you know, it's cool. Kingdom Hearts is one of those ones up there that I would consider a tattoo for. I'm just not sure what I'd get. Maybe the Trinity symbol, like the that one's pretty simple and like niche.
Secure the bombs.
I don't know. I feel like I've been talking about different possible tattoo items for different franchises, like the entirety of the time I've been streaming and stuff, and I've still just never gotten one. There was that time we were gonna do one for we were gonna do one before I realized that we were stuck in Utah for much longer, and I guess the time it would have taken to get one was not that long after all. I know I can't punch a hole in the wall, it's just gonna be a giant fucking... Can I make a hole that aims at this staircase?
Bomb locations are secure.
Fuck. I always forget that, like, yes, I can, but that hole will also be the size of a fucking, like, dartboard. Emerald? What's the question for that? Am I really on the belief that they'll come up the stairs before they'll come through this window on my left? Alright, well now he's watching that, so I don't really have to worry about it. All they gotta do is come for this window, and that's me. Uh-oh. Nice. Uh-oh. Okay, he's still downstairs. I don't need to be watching the staircase. I think I'm good. There's definitely someone in that room. Oh boy.
Reload.
Did he come in through the window? Uh-oh. Bro, what are the odds of you being outside that window?
Op 4 is defusing the bomb.
If he exited the window to get behind that other window, that was a great tactic by him. If he just happened to be out there the whole time, fuck him. That's bullshit. I think that is exactly what happened. He was not there. That makes me so angry. No, he had to have left somehow. Oh no, he was just firing through the window through that doorway, wasn't he? I wanted to come around, punch a hole in the wall, and kill that guy.
Op 4, last stop standing.
No. I would have held that. Why are you? Now you're dead. You would have had that shit.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
What was the thought process there? He didn't want to go another round, is what that thought process was. He had that in the bag. I'm always going to be more... He looks like a chef. I'm going to be more mad at you for stepping away from the diffuser and losing the fight than sticking the diffuser and losing with like 1 second left. It's 8 seconds to defuse, dude. That's a lot. If you get to 1 second left, we're not going to be mad at you. It'd have to be crazy for that to be the case. No, genuinely. All right, let's see if we can grab this pack real quick. We'll open that, and that'll be how we finish things off for tonight. Nope, I need one more battle token. That's so funny. Okay, we will not do it that way. But I think we're good to go ahead and move ourselves to the... We're in our main window. Awesome. Okay. Let me make the music something that I can hear as well, really quickly. There we are. All right, we have hit our time for tonight. Once again, we had a love charming everybody. We had a great Friday. I love this stream. We had a great stream. Batman was great, and that last hour was awesome. We're gonna try to fill in more games that are different than the ones we play on other days, so that we don't saturate things too much. If you look at my Twitch tracker, you can kind of just see the ring of games, and I've been trying to even that out a bit because there was a good bit where it was like half Helldivers and the rest everywhere else. So I'm gonna try to mix it up here and there when I can. But I'll see you guys again on Monday for Elden Ring. We're gonna be, like I said, if it's not Monday, then the next Monday we'll have finally beaten the full main campaign, and then we'll be starting the DLC stuff. And that second stream we might be fighting Mog. I'm not sure. It all depends on how we're set up. Because I think I've already passed where Mog is. I just have to run through this final gauntlet here before I even have a chance to go back and take him on. Then that'll be that for Monday. Without further ado, I guess have a great weekend. That's the most important part. Take care, rest up, take care of yourselves, and be ready for this next week here. It was a long week this week. Hopefully next week will be a lot better. I don't know if it's the same for you, but same for me. Thank you to everybody who tuned into the stream live. Thank you to Cyclonus43 for being here. Thank you to Furion for being here. Great mod as always. Thank you to everybody who tuned in during the stream. Thank you to anybody who's watching the stream on a VOD or on the second channel. Thank you for coming back and watching history in the making. And without further ado, I'll see you guys again on Monday, 5:30, 9:30 PST like always, and we'll go ahead and have another great stream. Take care of yourselves. Have a great night. Peace.
don't give guys no attention, but you got this thing that I can't deny. And when I'm around you, I'm stressing. Can't hold back my obsessing. You got me losing.